All right, let's keep scrolling. Let's keep scrolling. What do we got here? People my age on the weekend. Me on the weekend.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching us from. It is finally...
I'm running on 2 hours sleep. I had a shit night's sleep last night, and I got 2 hours sleep last night, or like just now. But I feel good. I feel good. You know, it's that meme of like me when it's time for school versus me at my bro's downfall, or whatever the fuck it is. The Claires have arrived for the first time as a married couple. Bit overcasty. Oh my god, shut up. Alexandra Leclerc and Charles Leclerc arrive. The Leclercs have arrived. Going to Formula 2 does nothing good for Herder's career. Changed my mind. I agree. Unless he absolutely dominates it. I got to agree. I have got to agree. How's everyone in the US's life going with getting Apple TV connected and stuff? Has it been easy? Has it been hard? You've been mecha chromed. Who is this, by the way? What rebel driver is this? Yo, Isabella.
Don't mind me just trying to get the Ferrari badge.
Hell yeah. Thank you so much for the 500 bits. Now you got that Ferrari badge. I think you do. Wait, well, I can't remember what I've got the Ferrari badge set to. But Isabella, thank you so much for the 500 bits. Really do appreciate it. Thank you. How many times do you think they'll be showing Alex on the broadcast this weekend? Oh, a lot. Wait, is this the clip of the crash? Oofed.
Back at it, Alex.
Oh. And looks like he's just lost it actually quite early in the corner in comparison to some there. So it looks like he might have lost.
That is a very nice delivery though.
On the
ignoring the
direction
crash.
Change. Herta.
Yikes, man. I actually cannot. I'm so sad I didn't say it on stream. But I was literally thinking in my head, should I do a Herta prediction for Cadillac? Nah, I won't do it because it's F2. And then he fucking crashed straight away. That would have been a banging clip. Apparently Oscar's girlfriend Lily has started working at McLaren. Yo, that's sick. If you don't know, Lily is studying engineering, I think, or something to do with cars. So the fact that she's now working for McLaren, that is pretty cool. Some people will probably mad at this, like, of course she gets a job because she's fucking Oscar's girlfriend, blah, blah, blah. It's like, well, what other team is she going to work for? Numpty? Is she going to work for the competition? No. You should watch Harrison Turpit's channel. He's the one that posts the highlights of F2 and F3. F1 posts F2 and F3 highlights. I'm so hyped for the season. I hope nothing goes wrong because of what's happening out there in the Middle East. What's up, Temporary Dragon? Well, obviously we hope nothing bad happens out in the Middle East in general. But if it does, it probably will affect the F1 season, but we'll see. We'll see. Connections are key in engineering. You know, 100%. Connections are key in anything. Max? What's Max yapping about with Antonelli?
Yeah. Good to see you, man.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine.
Yeah. Good to see you, man.
They ask you how you are, you just have
Why is Kimmy so awkward, bro?
Yeah. Good to see you, man.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine.
Nah, that's Kimmy's fault. He literally already walked away. Nah, that's an absolute L.
Good to see you, man.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine.
Absolute L from Kimmy. Guys, this is genuinely one of the best helmets ever in F1. I don't care what anyone says. Genuinely one of the best helmets in F1. Absolutely smashed it out of the park. What is going on? I can't even see anything. Wait, is this on the fan zone?
Yeah. Don't trip over,
We are finally
What's
here.
going on? I can't see anything.
Don't trip over.
Oh.
Don't trip over.
Well, it's a malfunction.
Sorry, guys.
We'll just make sure that...
Sit back down. Sorry.
Well, the good news is the car's going better than that.
I don't know what happened. Okay, let's start with
Bro, honestly, love the Oz GP, but it's gotten too big now. It's gotten too big. You cannot see fuck all in the fan zones. It's crazy, man. It is crazy. Thanks, man. Thank you so much for the 4-month
Hello from
resub.
Turnip Blake.
Appreciate you coming in with the
Smile.
tier 3. Thank you so much for helping support the journey to Partner Plus. One more month and then we get Partner Plus. But thank you so much. Thanks, man. And Kelsey, thank you so much for the 14-month resub. Really do appreciate that. You're at turn 8. I'll keep my eye out for you. But Kelsey, thank you so much for the 14-month sub. Enjoy your weekend. Is going to be a banger. I am very jealous of seeing everyone there. So many friends from Europe are there this weekend. The Bitstop boys are there. Sky's there. Kai's there. Probably missing people. Who else? But yeah, a lot of Europeans are going, so I can't wait for them to come back and ask them what they think of Australia. Bella? No, I don't think Bella's there. Vicstar's there? Damn. I'll be sure to ask him. Breaking Australian GP upgrade list. We got 30 minutes till practice starts, by the way. McLaren 3 times performance, Red Bull 3 times performance, Mercedes 3 times, Ferrari 3 times, Williams 4 times, VCARB 4 times plus 1 C spec. So that's track specific, right? Aston 8 times upgrades, Haas 7 times, Alpine 3, Audi 3, Cadillac 3. Damn, so a lot of upgrades. I mean, obviously expected. Danica Patrick says that she chose to leave the Sky Sports F1 coverage. Now, whether that's true or not, we don't know. But I wouldn't be surprised if she's just saying that because of her ego. But the new Red Bull duo. It's funny. It already feels like Hadj is so embedded in the team, but I also feel like the same with Liam. I think they did a really good job with having Liam and Hadj embedded with the team early season, and feeling like family. It's not until they get on track and they start performing or underperforming that you can really see how well or not well they fit into the team. I saw Sky Sports drop Danica. About time or too harsh? Oh, about time. She was terrible at her job and a bad person. You won't be able to spot me, huh? I'm trackside as a marshal. Oh, you're a marshal. Well, I want to see you picking up some carbon fiber. Did you pick up? No, were you turn 10? That's a good corner, isn't it? I always get mixed up with the corners now, especially since the track change. Matt, I really don't like the RB shirt. I'll be wearing it on Sunday. I'm not gonna lie, it's grown on me. But in comparison to this, I think this clears. Foxwind, be focused. Thank you guys for the follows. So many things going on in this video. Oh my lord, I don't know. Something just the way Max put his hand on Isaac's neck, the hug. Okay, let's break this down.
You give me no hug?
What's wrong with that? Oh, so look at those two making it made up. Look at those two, they've made up. So many years later, what was it, 8 years later? It's almost time. Laurent Meckies. This is us, guys. This is us. Lock in. I was watching the weekend warm-up. Pablo Montoya said he thinks Red Bull is the best team. He thinks they're majorly underplaying themselves. He thinks they're majorly under the radar. And the media aren't talking about them. And fans aren't talking about them as much as they should be. That's what we like to hear. The first F1 story of the season was Leclerc got married and his dog was there. The second story is Aston Martin built a car that will kill the driver if they try to complete a race. Perfect sport, no notes. Aston Martin, time for you, sir. Aston Martin at the Melbourne GP. No, honestly. For people who don't get the reference, basically, Aston Martin announced yesterday that their car cannot go more than 20 laps without their drivers getting nerve damage from vibrations. If you've ever been in like a massage chair or had like a massage gun or used like a power tool and you've had vibrations, you'll know how quickly your hands just become numb from the vibrations. So their car is vibrating so much that their drivers literally cannot drive the car. So their plan this weekend is to get as much running as they can without damaging their drivers' health. And then they are going to do 15 to 25 laps of the race and then retire. So big L for Aston. What is up with these guys? First race of the season, they're already trolling. Yo, that's kind of sad. Not gonna lie though, like it's the first race of the season, all the fans want to meet you and you're just driving this fuck ass car. This is so Red Bull though, like how can we do something that's just gonna stand out? Love to see it. Alright, we've got 9 minutes. Part of me is like, I want to get into the watch along straight away. Oh, coconut Red Bull's the best, bro. Lego Lewis. So we've got Lego helmets coming soon. And to promote that, Lewis brought in a full-size Lego helmet. Now, they're not selling this one. I'm not gonna lie. You can tell it's not an actual one that they're selling because it actually looks shit, in my opinion. But they're doing a mini version. I think it's 1x2 size, or 1 by... I don't know. It's a smaller version of the helmets. They look so good. So to promote it, yeah, they had Lewis walk into the paddock with a full-size one. Looks so fucking cool. Yeah, big shout out to Lego for that. I think F1's marketing with Kit Kat, with Lego, has been banging. Has it been announced yet? I don't think it's been announced yet. Let me show you guys what it looks like for the people who haven't seen it yet. F1 Lego helmet. Yeah, so this is what they're going to look like. Look how fucking sick these are. You got the Lewis Hamilton one. You got the Charles Leclerc one. These are the first two ones that are going to release. So you got the Lewis Hamilton one. Look how good that is. Like, I really thought they were going to look bad. You get a custom nameplate. You get a minifigure of the driver. And you get the helmet. Oh, it looks so good. And then... Okay, why is the Charles one chopped? We're also going to be getting Max Verstappen, Fernando Alonso, and Ayrton Senna. So sick, man. So fucking cool. These are going to go off the... These are going to sell... Oh, here they are. Here's the whole lineup. Oh. The fuck? Why is it bad quality? There we go. There's the whole lineup. Plus, there should be an Ayrton Senna one coming. But they all look so good, man. Look how good they look.
We are back.
Actually banging.
Baby LH44.
Actually banging. Circle Junkies, thank you so much. The 58-month resub. Oh my god. Appreciate it, dude. Appreciate you coming in with the tier 1 for 58 months. Hell yeah. Thank you, man. And Fabian, thank you so much for subbing for the very first time. Appreciate you coming to the Prime. Yeah, thank you for subbing for the first time. Rad Risa, 1 Croup, and that Sergeant Slump. There you guys are the follows. How much probably? Anyone know the price? I don't think it'll be that expensive. No. I don't think they're that big. Are they that big? No, I don't think they're meant to be. No, these are over. I think that this photo makes them look a little bit bigger. 80 pounds. Okay. Is that Bindi Irwin?
Hi there, I'm Bindi.
Yeah, okay. I was like, what the fuck? That, or it's a lookalike. Oh, we've also got a red flag. Emphatic in the gravel. He's in F2 now, right? Yeah. We're going to be doing F2 qualifying watch along later on today, so be sure to stick around for that. Alright, we've got a lot of stuff to look through in Discord, but I think it is time to get on in to watching the broadcast. I know there's still 5 minutes till practice starts, but I want to get it up and ready so I don't miss anything. Let's make sure my F1 TV is working. Watch live.
I think is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
And Lauren's.
All right, we're good to go. We're good to go. All right, guys. Oh, an ad's running. What poor timing. Well, I'm on the wrong screen. All right. Oh, there you go. They're about to switch over now. All right, guys. It is time to get into the watch along. Let's kick it on off with the intro. Let's run the intro for the first time this year. I'm excited to get into this watch along because I not only want to see cars on track for the very first time, we should be seeing new broadcast graphics. But yeah, let's get in to the first of what should be over 100 watch alongs this year. Oh, predictions. We need to get predictions up. Who will finish first in practice 1? Oh, I'll do that in a second. All right, I'll see you guys over in the watch along screen in a second. Welcome along, everybody, to the first session of the 2026 Formula 1 season. We've got the Australian Grand Prix. Welcome in. I cannot wait, man. I cannot wait to see these cars on track for the first time. But yeah, welcome in, everyone, to the watch alongs. The watch alongs are returning for another season. This is my 6th year doing watch alongs, which is insane. Yeah, as per usual, I cannot show the broadcast live as it is copyrighted, but find a place where you can watch it to sync on up with myself and the rest of chat in watching it together. This is how it works. You got my face here, you got the live timings here, you got the session timer down at the bottom left that you can sync on up with, and you got lovely Twitch chat that you can type in. So if you're watching right now on YouTube, come join us on Twitch. That is the place to be. Full streams are always on Twitch. We're live all weekend for F2, F1, F1 Academy, everything on the stream. Now, let's keep our eyes on this broadcast because we should have new graphics. We've already got the new intros running. They look very similar to the normal years, but let's see when it cuts to the broadcast. New tire graphic, new tire graphic. No, same old kind of CGI. They've gone away from the real life shots, I guess, to kind of save time. But let's have a look. Have we got new broadcast graphics? Okay, pretty overcast in Australia, in Melbourne right now, which is a bit of a shame. Usually we're used to Melbourne being very sunny. Oh, this is an old shot. You know this is an old shot because the hill is absolutely empty. That will be absolutely packed. There you go. Yep. Yep, it's actually sunny. It's actually sunny. Oh, okay. Are we going to get new broadcasts? Sorry, new graphics. I feel like we've been told there's going to be new graphics for ages, and it's not even been like a leak or anything. Wait, true. This is going to be our first time seeing 22 names on the broadcast because testing, there was only 10. Sorry, 11 cars out on track. We've got 22 on our timings. Look at that. So beautiful. All right, green flag in a second. Green light. Who do you think is going to come out first? Who do you think is coming out first? Are these old shots? I don't know. The grandstand, despite it being a Friday, the grandstand's a little bit like empty right now, which is weird. Not empty, but you know what I mean. Like people are kind of scattered all over the place. I'll catch up on chat in a second, but I'm waiting for these graphics to pop up. You know me, I like to analyze every little thing in Formula One, and I think the biggest thing we're going to notice the difference of is the graphics. Who's that out first? Is that Behrman? Oh, why can't I hear a car? Oh, there's a car coming down the pit lane, isn't it? Number 1 on Lando Norris. Cool to see a new driver with the number 1. It's sad to see how much hate Lando gets. Like, obviously, I'm a big criticizer. I criticize Lando a lot, as you know. I hold Lando to high standards for how long he's been in the sport and the level of driver. But, yeah, it's a shame how much hate he's getting for winning the championship. Like, bruh. Poutine, Hosus, Molmari, Raulnil, Camilla, Kapska. Oh, 1 minute, 1 minute. Are we going to get a new broadcast? Let me get the timer ready. Oh, I fucked it up already. How did I fuck this up already? All right, time is up. Well, in a second it will be up. 32 seconds before the session starts. Hazzy thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you coming to the Prime. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Whew. All right, here we go. Let's see. New shirt, it's wrinkled. It's literally not wrinkled. I literally steamed it. Shut up. Oh my god. Is that the Oscar grandstand? Why there's so many Oscar hats? All right, here we go. Oh my god, there's so many cars lined up right now. Audi, the first car lined up. It's green lights. We're off. The first session of the 2026 F1 season. We get to see these cars out on track. What is the battery going to be like? There's so much to talk about, right? First race of the season, there's so much to talk about as it is. But then new regs, new engines. This is going to be mad. This is going to be mad. Okay, it doesn't look like we've got new graphics. After all that, no graphics. But that's good. They did a big graphics refresh last year. I think it was a great refresh. I thought it was weird when there was rumors that they were going to change the graphics again, because I think these ones are really good. But there will be a lot of new additions. We'll get a lot of battery stuff and blah, blah, all that stuff on the screen. However, they have announced that they're not going to display actual L. They are not going to display the battery fullness, the battery amount to viewers, which I think is a big L. The teams basically vetoed it, saying they do not want to be able to see each other's battery because it would heavily affect the team's performance and strategy on a weekend. So us as fans, we're kind of going in blind into races now of how much battery someone has, which is a bit of a shame. But yeah, it's beautiful in Melbourne. I've been to the Melbourne Grand Prix, the Australian Grand Prix twice. I went in 2022. That's my first ever Grand Prix. And then I went in 2023. I went with Red Bull. I was in the paddock. Absolutely insane experience. Probably one of the best weekends of my life. Probably the best weekend of my life. It was absolutely insane. If you want to go to a Grand Prix, no budget, go to the LGP. I generally think it's the best Grand Prix on the calendar. I've been to 4 Grand Prix, so I haven't tested every Grand Prix out, but honestly, it's in the city. Great weather, great event. The track is great. The fans are great. There's so many things going on around the city. Honestly, LGP is insane. You can just feel the vibes. Like, I think it's a great opening track. Yeah, same graphics. Damn, I really thought we were going to get different graphics. Oh, yellow flag. No way someone's off already. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Is he going to be able to get back? Please tell me he can get back. Okay, he's good. He's good. That would be home luck. If he retired in the first 2 minutes. If he retired in the first 2 minutes at his home Grand Prix, that would have been shocking. Oh, wait, there's someone also stuck at the end of the pit lane. Is that Liam? Arvid. No. Don't tell me Arvid did a practice start installed. Oh my god, this might be a shit show this weekend. How have we already got 2 people with issues? How have we already got 2 people with issues, bro? Are you kidding me? Okay, maybe it was just he still wrote practice start. Is he okay? We're gonna virtual. Oh, Piastri no power again. We're probably gonna get a red flag in a sec. Bro. I mean, to be honest, we didn't really have that many problems in testing, so I'm kind of surprised that we've had this many problems straight out the gates already. Okay. Oh, what a way to start the season, bro. Virtual safety car straight out the gates. Bea, Sora, Sid, Francescob, Incredible Gamer, Khaled, Camber Gang, Richard, Poutine, who's this? Thank you guys all for the follows. Also, Nakamura, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate you subbing with Prime for the very first time. Ocon P1, stop the count. Aston Martin confirmed Alonso won't take part in the first practice due to a suspected power unit related issue.
Feels strong, man. F1 is back.
VSC ending. Arvid's been pushed back. Is he going to be able to come back out? Because the marshals helped him. If the marshals help you, I thought you couldn't come back out. Wait, what? Bro, these cars already look smaller. Piastri still got issues. Dude, these cars definitely look smaller. So I went to Silverstone 2 days ago to see Kit Kat's one by one, like one-to-one scale chocolate car, and I must say, it just cut out. Oh, it didn't even do a practice start. The car just cut out. That's so weird for the Ford. Anyways, I was at Silverstone 2 days ago, and I got to see the new cars. It was a one-of-one scale chocolate car. Yes, the first time I saw a 2026 car, it was made of chocolate, and these cars are definitely smaller. Let's get predictions up for practice. Let's go in reverse championship order of last year. Damn. Lando issues as well. Is this what happens when they've turned the engine up? All right, predictions are up for practice 1. Who will finish first? We've got all the big dogs. Plus someone else. Get your predictions in. Bro, what a weird start to the sesh. Oh my god. Yeah, I do wonder if this is because they've turned the engines up. They're starting to have issues, but yeah, both McLarens having issues. Now, one thing that actually I've just thought about, keep in mind, is this is the first time McLaren are using the up-to-date spec engine. So if you don't know, Mercedes give McLaren, Alpine, and Williams engines. They supply that team with engines. But they don't have to. They didn't have to give the teams the actual engine, the proper up-to-spec engine, until today. So this is McLaren's first time using the proper spec engine. Now, it shouldn't be an issue. It's not like you just put a new, better engine in the car that it just stops working. But, you know, maybe this is where these little niggles are coming from, where, you know, there's maybe little differences between the engine that they use in testing versus the engine that they, the big engine, the proper spec engine that Mercedes have been using. But yeah, I'll be interested to see. Max goes up to the top by 2 seconds. Goddamn. Okay, we need some references. What is Australia's quali time? Well, let's go practice time. Australian Grand Prix 2025. Okay, let's have a look at practice 1 time. Let's have a look at the best practice time and the best quali time. So practice 1 last year was a 17.2. Okay, best practice time was a 15.9. And quali was a 15.0. Alright, so we're looking for a 16. That's what we want. We want a 16. A 116 we'll be happy with. Give Max the trophy already. I've seen enough. So yeah, stop the count. We've got some Floviz on the fry. If anyone's wondering what that green fluorescent paint is on any of the cars, that is called Floviz. That is a paint that they put on the car. When they drive around the track, the air flows the paint down the car, and then the mechanics can look at the paint and see where the air is flowing over the car. Obviously, all these teams are going to have new parts on the car, so not only are they trying to practice and get up to speed for the weekend, but they're also technically still testing parts and trying to figure out how the car works for the whole course of the season. So it's really hard to find that balance of, like, you really want to push your car and get it dialed in and get the setup right for the weekend, but you also need to do these runs, these specific runs, to try test out your car. Because if you just spend all your time on getting the best car for this weekend, then you're going to compromise yourself being able to test your car for, you know, future upgrades. There's a plastic bag stuck to the front of fucking Colapinto's car right now. Al. That won't do much, but it's still fucking up the air. I bet against Yuki every week with him gone. Who should be my Yuki this year? As in the person you'd bet against? I'm so glad they put 22 people on the live timings rather than doing like what IndyCar do, where they like cycle through. How can Honda say there is already an issue before it even went out? Aston is fully finished. Yeah. For people just tuning on in, Alonso is not going out for practice 1. They've found an issue before he even left the garage. Piastri back in the garage now to sort out his issue. Wow. Very hectic start to the session. Renat Zap, Mariachi, Zimzam, Hello Traveler, It's Bazor, Rig, Paulers, One Avni, Richard, Mimog, thank you guys all for the follows on the stream, and Casper, thank you so much for the 6-month resub with tier 1. Really do appreciate it, dude. Thank you for support and for half a year, man. Why is Antonelli's tire different? As in, like, has a line through it. So if it's got a line through it, that means they're on a used set, like it's already been scrubbed. That's the only difference. F1 2014 vibes. Generational Honda flop, honestly. All right, the Claire goes up to the top. 122.3. We're still 7 seconds. 7 seconds. We're still 7 seconds off of last year's practice times. Now, obviously, keep in mind it's a street circuit, so the more the weekend goes on, the more the rubber is going to get laid down, the better the track's going to get. But still, we're way off right now where we should be. I reckon, okay, so these cars are expected to be 3 seconds slower. So we should be looking at a 118. This session, probably a 119. I'd like to see a 119 this session. So 3 seconds quicker than this. So it's Bazor. I usually watch Luke Sam. He's at the track this weekend. That was my old housemate. He's moved out now, but yeah, we used to live together. He looks like he's having a great time at the track. We might dial in with him on Sunday. I've got one person lined up for each day. I think I actually haven't messaged Luke and Vic yet, but I'll message them. Hopefully they can call on Sunday. Tomorrow I'm gonna get one of my friends at the track, and then today we've got Jack Dale. You might have seen him on TikTok or Instagram before. He does a bunch of like skits and like F1 stuff. He's at the Red Bull Energy Station today, so I said give me a call. So keep my eyes peeled on the Discord for when he calls me. Yeah, top team's crazy close. It will come down to drivery strategically using the boost button, like they used slow down for the DRS lines. Like how they used to slow down for the DRS lines. Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I think the one that's going to piss me off the most is qualifying. Like, you should have flat foot qualifying the entire lap, but think about having a lift on a qualifying lap. It's just so dumb. Don't like how much of the team's badges are the same color. Yeah, there's a lot of white. Williams, V-Carb, Cadillac, Aston, Audi, all white. The thing is, Cadillac's logo is white. Aston could almost go for a green logo. Audi could go for a red logo. And then problem solved. It's so nice to see cars driving around a beautiful track. Like, we didn't get to see Spain. And then Bahrain's a very lifeless, sandy, kind of... You know, there's some good corners, but like this track, this used to be my favorite track. No bias, obviously, as an Australian. This used to be my favorite track to drive on the F1 game. The way you had to like turn in and get the curbs right, and you can use all the exit curbs. It's so fucking good. It's so fun. And yeah, it's so fun to watch cars go around this track. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of lost right now where we are on the track. Like, I feel like I need to readjust my brain. I ain't gonna lie though, after watching IndyCar last week, F1 need to like fix the broadcast cameras. Like, IndyCar is so good at making the cars look quick. F1 do these zoomed out, zoomed in kind of shots, and they just makes the cars look slow. I mean, obviously I'm yapping and we've got the commentators, but the car definitely the engines definitely sound louder. Like, look, we're on the pit cam right now, and you can still hear the cars out on track, which is really, really good. You watch it through Apple TV or F1 TV? I'm on F1 TV. MV Donna, Braywood, thank you guys for the follows. Yeah, so not sure why both Audis haven't come out. Or actually, one's come out, but they've not set a time. And then not sure why Norris hasn't set a time. He's on his outlap now. Bottas has only just come out, and then Alonso is not come out yet. At least Stroll came out. Hatcher's about to go up to the top. That's what we want to see. Fry not running the flip wing. No, they said they're not confident with using it yet. And it's rumored that Red Bull and who's the other team? Aston, I think, planning to bring it in the next few weeks, few races. Hadja debut for Red Bull. Look at that sexy Red Bull livery. There's too much to talk about right now. Oh, do you hear that? What the fuck was that? Oh, there was someone doing a practice start in the pit lane. That's... Oh my god. If that was one car... Wait, what happened to Max? There's too much happening right now. Whoa, that looked terrible. If that's what one car sounds like, imagine what 22 are going to sound, well, maybe 20 if Aston don't start. 22 are going to sound like on Sunday. Wait, was that the Aston? No, that wasn't the Aston. Who was that? That didn't sound good, but Hadji goes up to the top. We like to see that. We like to see that. Why Alonso can't? They found Alonso's not driving right now. They found an issue with the engine. The shifts are much better for sure. Right, Norris, engine sorted out. Reseven, Pogfish, thank you guys for long. Aston engineers are covering the car. Damn, retiring it before it even began. Pack up shop, man. Sell your team. Sell your team to Saudi Arabia. Give up. Whoa, what the fuck is that on the Ferrari? Do you see that? Is that new cameras? What is that on the side of the Ferrari? Are they new cameras? They look massive. Are they new? Either they're being attached by Ferrari to analyze something on the car, or the new side cams are fucking massive. No, it's not on the Audi. That has to be some sort of like heat camera. Yeah, it's only on Charles. Okay. It must be some sort of testing device. All right, the clay goes up to the top now. We're getting quicker. What are you referring to? Look at Leclerc's car. There's like two massive like cameras on the side of the engine cover. Vanilla, what does that do? Leclerc Verstappen World Drivers' Championship. I need this. Imagine. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, like, maybe the Mercedes fell off. Maybe the Mercedes have fallen off. I'll take a Ferrari Red Bull Championship. Imagine Ferrari have their opportunity to win the championship this year, but they have to go up against Max Verstappen. No, Ferrari have the horns, but then there was also other big things on the side. See, look at Hulkenberg's car right now. There's nothing on the side of the engine cover. But when you look at Charles's car, there's these two massive cameras and the horns. True, Ford versus Ferrari. I forgot. Kind of forgot. Okay, let's do a rundown. For people who might just be watching F1 for the first time this year. Rundown of what's new. Okay, Red Bull and VCarb have gone away from a Honda engine. They've moved to a Ford Red Bull powertrains. Yes, an energy drink company is making their own engine with Ford. Alpine have stopped making their own engines. Renault have stopped making engines in the sport. They are now being powered by a Mercedes engine. We've got two new teams on the grid. One is a brand new team, brand new facilities, brand new everything. That is Cadillac. The other one is Audi. They've just taken over Sauber or Stake. We've got a new driver on the grid, Arvid Lindblad. Very young, 18 years old. Made his way up to VCarb. Hadja has been promoted up to Red Bull to replace Yuki Tsunoda after an amazing rookie season. And I think that's it for the new team and driver stuff. Other than that, we've got all new regs, we've got all new engines, and we've got new rules. Maybe not new rules, but just like adaptations to the rules slightly. The biggest thing is the batteries. So there's a lot of battery usage now in Formula One. DRS is gone and it's kind of been replaced with a battery system. And in simple terms, you now have to think about lifting in corners, into corners, out of corners to manage your battery, even on a qualifying lap. So, you know, me as an experienced fan, even people like Jolyon Palmer, even the engineers themselves said, we have no clue what to expect this weekend. No one knows. Like, this is the first race. Red Bull could come in and be lifting into turn 1, and Ferrari could be lifting into turn 8, and Mercedes could be lifting into turn 14. No one knows what the meta is, what the strategy is. And that's going to make this weekend so interesting. Mercedes could be the fastest team, but they might fuck up their battery management and Red Bull win. Like, that is what's so fun about this season is even if the racing is shit, even if these cars are dog shit, I think the first 8 races, at least this season, is going to be so entertaining to watch because no one knows what the fuck to do. And I think that's just going to create so much chaos. What is lifting? Lifting is lifting off the throttles. So, like, going off the throttle. Yeah. Will that affect the speed over the full lap compared to the other two seasons? Yeah, so these cars are expected to be 3 to 5 seconds slower, depending on the track. Testing was a pretty good sign that these cars are on track to be, by the end of the regulation cycle, as quick as the last reg of cars, which is great, because obviously the 2022 cars started off slow, and then they built up and built up and built up, and were quicker than the 2021 cars by the end. So it's a good sign that these can be the same. And it's begun. The complaining about blocking in practice. By the way, if you guys have any questions, ask away. Let's do a little Q&A. Any questions about F1 you have, ask them right now. I'll bang them out. Do you think they're sandbagging? I don't think teams are going to be sandbagging anymore. I mean, there's still going to be people not running to the max because it's practice, and we're not going to know the full pecking order until qualifying. But I don't think Mercedes are sandbagging anymore. I think everyone's kind of, I'd say like 80 to 90% now. Why is Max the best? He just, he was just the right sperm coming out the right time, and he's just built different, you know what I mean? Isaac being faster than Max and Kimi faster than George was not on my bingo card. Well, not anymore, but still. Yeah, it's good to see how some of these guys are picking up the lap times so quick. You think Audi will stick to being a mid-tier team this year? No, I think they proved in practice, in testing, how quick they developed. They went from kind of really shit in the shakedown to ending the testing with really good times. So I think Audi have kind of gone from that backfield group. I think they're in the midfield fight now. If you guys want to know my pecking order, which I think is the general consensus of pecking order, I think there's 3 groups right now. The big 4 is still the big 4. Red Bull, Ferrari, Mercedes, McLaren are still the big 4. No one knows what order. Some people have got Red Bull at the top. Some people have got Mercedes at the top. Some people have Ferrari at the top. That's the big 4. Then in the midfield, you've got VCARB, Haas, Alpine, Williams. And I would say now Audi is in that group because they proved themselves in testing that they picked up their reliability, they progressed, and they've actually got a pretty quick car. And then in the bottom group, you've got Aston Martin and you've got Cadillac. Aston Martin are just dog shit. They've got so many problems right now. Basically, Adrian Newey's built too aggressive of a car and the Honda engine can't handle it. And they basically got so much vibrations in the car that the drivers cannot drive the car without injuring themselves. And obviously Cadillac's a new team on the grid, like new facilities, new staff, new everything. It's going to take so much time to get up to speed for them. Even looking at them right now in practice, this is exactly what they look like in testing. They were just so slow, so far off the other teams. So yeah, I think they're going to be the worst team this year once Aston Martin pick it up for sure. You think Borderland might get a win this year? Win, no. Podium, it depends on how inconsistent the front field are and how close the midfield are. Again, I'm talking about midfield here. The midfield could be 2 seconds off the front field, or they could be 2/10 off the front field. We just don't know yet. Downshifting more on certain corners would help recharge, yeah, but something that's really annoying about these cars is you don't recharge the battery from the front axle. It's all off the rear axle, so I don't know why. Can someone with a brain explain to me why they did that? Is that just stupidity from F1 and FIA, or is there a reason it's not recharging on the front axle? Wildcard, what is up, dude? Alex Favela, Turtles, It's Redster, Warbs, Jorge, Top Gear Fan, Eli, Flair, Rizavant. Thank you guys all for follows. Bro, these sessions are going to go so quick. I feel like we need 90-minute practices back because, like, there's too much happening, too much to talk about. Oh, I cannot. Tomorrow, like, today is so sick to see cars out on track. Tomorrow, qualifying is going to be nuts. Yeah, McLaren don't look great right now with the problems. And, I mean, obviously the lap times as well. 3.1 off for Norris. Okay, that's better for Piastri. It's too early to tell, but Red Bull looks the best on consistency. Yeah, they've definitely got up to speed the quickest right now. But they also got up to speed the quickest in Bahrain and ended the test fourth, so... Oh, these cars are... Honestly, the difference in size makes such a difference. I can already tell. From seeing the chocolate car to seeing them on the broadcast now, it looks so much better. By the way, guys, if you are enjoying the stream so far, be sure to follow down below. If you're new here, my name is Ponden. I do watch alongs for every session, for every Grand Prix weekend. So join me later on today for FP2. Join me for every other session this weekend, every other Grand Prix this year. Yeah, we'd love to cover all things Formula 1. We'll be live in between the sessions as well. So if you are enjoying the stream so far, be sure to follow down below. Yeah, it's 1 a.m. right now in London. But I don't give a fuck. The 2026 Formula regulations do not include front axle battery recovery, primarily to prevent unintended sophisticated stability control that would reduce driver skill. Interesting. Back to 2022 with Ferrari and Red Bull. It might be. It'd be interesting if the Mercedes engine has actually fallen off this much since testing. Damn, Pablo Montoya might be right. Maybe Red Bull was much better than everyone was thinking. Liam is getting a win this year. I would love that. I saw you on Netflix. Hell yeah. What's up? How you doing? Have you noticed a bump in your viewership after Drive to Survive? I mean, it's hard to tell, right? Like, the streams and content have been doing fucking insane this year before Drive to Survive came out. So I don't think my viewership's gone up because of Drive to Survive. But what I think has happened is every TikTok I've posted since I was in Drive to Survive, my follower count on those videos are like double. And I think it comes back to like something that happens in the social media world that I believe in is it takes someone on average 7 times to see someone before they decide to follow you. So I'm really big on like facial recognition. I want to get my face out there as much as possible so people see me as much as possible. So then they eventually follow and be like, oh, I know him. You know what I mean? And what I think's happened is because I'm in Drive to Survive, that's such like a top tier kind of like Formula 1 thing. People have then seen me, and rather than waiting 7 times on average before they like mentally follow, they go, oh, that's the guy from Drive to Survive, and they follow. So like, for instance, the video I first posted after... the Drive to Survive video I posted on TikTok got 100k views, and it got the same amount of follows as a video with 3 mil views, which is insane. Like a 30th of the views, but the same amount of followers. So I think it just goes to show again, like I don't think I've seen like a viewer count increase necessarily. I think that's just the hype of the start of the season, but I think it's just people acknowledge you more if you're in something official like that, or they're like, oh, there's a guy from Drive to Survive or whatever. But yeah. For people who don't know what I'm talking about, basically, if you watch episode 3 and 4 of the new season of Drive to Survive, I've got 2 little clips. One's of me reacting to Lando crashing, and one's of me reacting to Liam getting dropped. Yeah. Insane, man. I don't think my brain's like properly wrapped my head around it yet. Like, I'm one of those people who like, I live and breathe F1. I live and breathe content. But when I do something cool, like I have major imposter syndrome. So like something like that, I'm like, oh, I don't want to flex. Like, I don't want to post. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not one of those people who like, I don't know. I feel like I don't want to be that cringe guy who's like milks it. You know what I mean? But with this, I was like, nah, this is fucking sick. So I made a clip. I shared it everywhere and whatever. And yeah, I think like, I don't know, like, I think what it was, do you know what it actually was for me that like properly made it set in that like, oh shit, like that was actually sick being in Drive to Survive, was like, I already thought it was cool and I was proud of being in it. But it wasn't until Matt and Tommy made a video and seeing how gassed that they were in it, and like Matt and Tommy have flown around the world, you know, get paid you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars. They do so much cool shit with drivers and stuff like that. I've done some pretty cool stuff as well, but like these guys are on another level, and they were gassed to be a Drive to Survive, and I was like, okay, actually, it's kind of cool. Like if they're like I don't know, it kind of took me seeing how gassed they were for me to be like, okay, yeah, this is actually kind of gassed. Like even these guys who live and breathe F1 even more than me are getting gassed about it. Like, yeah. I don't think my brain's wrapped around like I'm in a Netflix show. Like even though it is for like 2 seconds, it's still like kind of crazy. And like getting messages from people be like, I saw you. Like it's been mad. Warbs, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Coming in for 3 months. Yo, I appreciate it, dude. Thank you so much for subbing for the first time. And thank you so much for coming in for 3 months in advance. Thank you, dude. Also, S Golden Girl, thank you for the sub of Prime. Simi, DJI, Azo, AP, Toxic, Coffee Addict, ha 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 ha, Striker, Alex. Thank you guys for the follows. Hey, just join what's happened so far. What's up, ready? We had some issues at the start for Lindblad and the McLarens. It looks like it's all sorted now. Other than that, we're chilling. I don't think Merc got it like we thought. I mean, I don't want to say they're sandbagging, but they're obviously not running it full yet. But it looks like they've got some problems right now. But you can remember the same thing happened in Bahrain testing. Red Bull came out the gates the best with their battery management. And then by the end of the testing, they were 4th. I mean, I don't want to like, I mean, this isn't a fact. This is just my opinion, but I think that's Max Verstappen playing into it. You know, like Max understands Formula One, understands racing so much that he can, you know, like go in the simulator and go, this is where I'm braking, this is where I'm lifting. And like, you can just see a clear difference in Red Bull's battery management versus the other teams at the moment. What's your Discord group? ! Discord in chat. We're going to end the channel point predictions in a second, by the way, before this session ends. Get your channel point predictions in. Who will finish first in practice 1? Also, be sure to join my F1 Fantasy League and F1 Predict League linked in chat right now. We've got $350 of prizes up for grabs. Alright, there you go. Pinned it as a message now. Join F1 Fantasy. Go, go, go. FP2 is today as well. Yes, that's in 2.5 hours after FP1 ends. In between, we've got F2 quali to watch. Name is going to be P7 this year in constructors. I'm calling it. Best of the rest, you reckon? I had high hopes for VCARB, but after testing, those hopes kind of went down a little bit. I used to watch P1 a lot during races, but now I like to watch you more. I appreciate that. Exo Snipes. I mean, I feel like what I love about the F1 community at the moment is like there's so many different creators doing watch-alongs. You know, obviously thanks to Chris's fan reaction series, there's so many, like, you can kind of keep up to date with everyone. You can kind of pick who you want to watch on different weekends, or you know, some people even have like a multi-stream with multiple people up at the same time, which is cool. Like if Red Bull or VCARB do something, people come into my stream. If Ferrari do something, they go into Matt and Tommy or Emphatic streams. If McLaren do something, they go into Vic or Luke's stream. Like it's kind of, you know what I mean? It's kind of sick. Do you know who is there anyone? I don't think there's anyone in the fan reaction series who's like a Merc fan. We need to get like a Russell Antonelli Merc fan on the series. Do you think this season will come down to who can manage or upgrade the car the best? Oh, 100%. I mean, look at Aston Martin in 2023. Podiums at the start of the year to no podiums at the end of the year. Look at 2022. Ferrari, 1-2 to start off the season. Leading the championship to losing the championship by a mile. Look at 2025. Red Bull started off so strong and then completely fell off at the end of the year. Look at 2024. Look at 2025, where McLaren started off strong and Max almost caught them at the end. Like, yeah, development is going to be massive this year. From a hut in New Zealand to a penthouse apartment in the centre of London, featured riders by chase your dreams chat, they turn into reality. Penthouse, yep. I mean, it is technically top floor. You up past your bedtime? Yeah, it's 2 a.m. It doesn't feel like 2 a.m. though, but I'm running on 2 hours sleep. Orlando out of the car. Not done many laps. How many laps has he done today? 7 laps and he's out of the car. Bro, the Merc engine might suck. The Merc engine actually might suck. No new graphics this year, it seems. He's lost his mirror. Gonna be a VSC for that. Dan Talvis, CEO of Cadillac. Is he the CEO of the F1 team or Cadillac as a company? Because if he's the CEO of the car company, bro, he's been everywhere with the F1 team. GM using Elmer's glue on their mirrors. Yeah, Hedger's doing so well so far. Oh, they're on the softs now. Okay. Let's see what Red Bull can cook on the softs. Okay, look at Charles's car. Look at the side of the engine cover. What are those? That has to be an infrared camera. That can't be a part of the car. Fucking massive. Now he's got the horns, and then there's also the it looks like 2 cameras. Dan owns Andretti Global, which operates the Cadillac team, right? Do you ever watch Formula J-Bone? I don't really watch many F1 content, any content creators, but I do know who Formula Bone is. He's a great bloke. Did I see all 3 of my favorite motorsports racing this weekend? What are they? F1, Porsche, and Supercars? Down to CEO of TWG, which used to be Andretti Racing, right? Well, I thought TWG was the AI company now. I'm happy F1 TV. That's right. Apple do have the F1 TV crew and not the crofty slop. I mean, yeah, obviously Sky Sports is Sky Sports. So, damn, tight between Verstappen and Leclerc right now. All right, I said I wanted to end today. I wanted to end FP1 in the 19s. We're close. Hedger's got unlucky this year with the new cars in the area, you reckon? Yeah. See, this is the thing. If Hedger does well... Okay, question. If Hedger does well in this car, do we hail him as a god? Because he's the first Red Bull driver to handle the car since Daniel Ricciardo? Or do we go, look, Hedger's doing amazing, give him his praise, but realize, okay, it's new regs. Let's give it time. You getting back to bed after FP1? No, we're staying live all the way through to FP2. We got F2 quality to watch. I mean, it depends on the type of fan you are, you know what I mean? Like, you got fans who, you know, a driver has one poor race and they're like, he's washed. Or like Liam, for instance, 2 races in the Red Bull. He's shit. It took Yuki Tsunoda to get in the car for people to realize, oh, Liam's not shit. So you didn't have to use your brain to figure that one out. So, you know, there's going to be people out there who are going to absolutely glaze Hedger if he does well. And there's going to be people who are like, he's not even doing that good, bro. It's just a new car. It's like, I don't know. I mean, Hedger's in a great spot, right? If he does bad, it's just a second Red Bull seat problem. If he does good, he's going to get praise. So glad to see F1 back now. All 3 of my favorite racing series are back: NASCAR, IndyCar, and F1. Hell yeah! We watched IndyCar last week on stream. We'll be doing more IndyCar streams. The IndyCar stream went really well last week, by the way. I did get fucking my TikTok live restricted. I shouldn't have. I'm pissed off. I can't believe I got my TikTok live suspended before OzGP weekend. I'm actually pissed, but anyways. That's my fault for experimenting with a new motorsport. What'd you do? I was just like, because obviously I watch different motorsports on my stream. Don't have a problem with certain things. Where I know what and what isn't allowed on TikTok with F1. I don't have a problem with Formula E. Don't have a problem with blah blah blah. And then IndyCar. No, I didn't get DMCA'd. It was just the typical TikTok shit system where it thinks you're not doing anything on your stream if you watch something. Even if you do a watch along, or even if you're watching a video that's on YouTube, like, it's, yeah. All the fans who only watch quali and race, no testing, about to be stunned. All the Drive to Survive fans are going to come out of the woodwork. The F1 movie fans are going to come out of the woodwork now. Where's Sunny Hayes? Where's Apex GP? Okay, we've been looking at the top end. Whoa, that was a lot of curb for Lewis. Looking at the middle end. Audi. You have surprised me. Wait, another Cadillac mirror problem? Are you serious? Wait, they've both got mirror problems. How are you guys seeing this? Am I that delayed? Aston's pace is actually that. No, they can't even come out and do laps. Their car's that bad. Bottas said it. Wait, so they've both lost their mirrors. What the fuck? Lando's already sitting in the motorhome with Max Futrell. Oh, is that Jamie? Is that Jamie from Quadrant? Ah. Go check on Bottas lost their mirrors, bruh. Oh no, is this gonna be our first Hedger? Whoa! Wait, look how much more zoomed out the cameras are now. I was literally just complaining about that. Okay, it looks like they're... Good save. Well, the lockups absolutely send you. That was a lot of curb for Lewis. Has he damaged the floor? Look at the left, the right side of this shot. But the left side of his car, I swear it's flapping about. Don't cut, don't cut, don't cut. Don't you dare cut. Fuck you. I think the left side of his car is fucked. Sup, Imagine Days? God, the way that Red Bull shines and the sun is gorgeous. Yeah, it's my favorite Red Bull livery, man. So good. Do there still have Venturi tunnels in these cars? I don't think so. Yeah, it's very IndyCar FOV. I'm so glad they've gone super wide. See, look at the camera things. What are they? They're only on Charles's car. Are they testing a new camera system, or is that Ferrari's infrared? I'm going to assume it's an infrared that Ferrari put on. The Sky Race control features are pretty good with the new graphics. How's everyone's Apple TV experience right now? Audi podium possible. They might be best of the rest right now, which is kind of crazy. Who's disappointing right now? Well, McLaren's disappointing. Not gonna lie, Alpine's pretty disappointing right now. Everyone else is where I expected, other than maybe Red Bull's a bit higher than I thought. Apple TV is good. Apple TV is 10-second delayed. Delayed? Damn. Excuse me. Remember, guys, I do stream on YouTube every watch-along session, so if you do want a place where you can rewind and pause to sync up better, I do go live on YouTube. Excuse me. And vice versa, if you watch on YouTube, I do go live on Twitch if you prefer a Twitch experience. Feel free to watch wherever you'd like, but Twitch always gets the priority for me for reading chat. Guys, do you wanna see? Do you wanna see? Actually, no, we'll save it. Oh, I just turned my lights off. Do you think cameras on Charles are slowing him down? Maybe like a few milliseconds, but it wouldn't affect him that much, no. It's tight between the Ferrari and the Red Bull, though. God, it's so good to see how high Hedge is up right now. Is it weird that it's nice that a few racing issues, etc.? I feel there wasn't really much happening during testing. Yeah, testing was very calm. All right, Charles lost so much time there in sector 2 and 3. I think we're going to see that a lot this year, where someone pumps out a purple sector and then just like yellows in the others. Have they announced who Lewis's new engineer is yet? Something else down? I'm not gonna lie, guys. Today's stream has been too popular. I've not been able to keep up with chat as much as I usually do. There's so much to talk about, and then there's so many messages in the chat. So apologies, but I guess that's just what happens as the stream continues to grow. Holy fuck, we got 480 people watching practice right now. That is insane. That is the numbers we used to get for qualifying last year. Holy crap. I mean, obviously it is first practice of the year. It's going to be way more hype, but yeah, thank you guys all for tuning on in. I really do appreciate it. The support on the streams and the content in general this year have been insane. TikTok, I had my best 2 months ever. YouTube, my best 2 months ever. Twitch, probably like top 5 months ever. It's been mad. It's been mad. Fun fact, actually. For the last 60 days, we are a top 10 most watched Twitch sports streamer. Which is insane. Which is absolutely insane. Number 1 English-speaking F1 streamer in the sports category. Yeah, behind Angry Ginge. Behind, I mean, obviously Ludwig doesn't stream sports, but he did like one stream in the sports category. But yeah, when I saw that, I was shook. Actually, fun fact, in the last 90 days, so going back to Abu Dhabi and Qatar as well, we're top 12, I think, which is also insane. So yeah, but yeah, top 10 from preseason. I think we're actually 6th. Yeah, I think it was 6th most watched English stream in the sports category in the last 60 days. So basically in 2026. All right, Lewis up to the top. Yellow flag. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. We're still waiting for the first crash of the year. Who's it going to be? I mean, obviously, we had Colton Herter in F2, but... Who is that? Oh. It is a Williams broken down. Another Mercedes engine. Hydraulic pressure issue for Albon. All right. You guys are going to be able to see the red flag graphic for the first time. Are you ready? Are you ready? Damn. L for Albon. Albon, get it? Oh. Whoa. Oh, that's gonna be so scary. Something. Oh, imagine that happening. Imagine that happening coming into a fucking corner. Like, imagine Baku. Big, long straight. And then you brake. Or you're just on the straight and it just cuts out into a 90-degree corner. Like, bruh. At least he was on... At least he was just starting the straight. Damn. Not great. Both McLarens having issues. And now William Elwin having an issue. At least he's got the best helmet on the grid, right? Oh, VSC. VSC? No way they've got marshals out on track. Usually this is a slam dunk red flag. Yeah, it looks like now everyone's turning their engines up. Reliability issues are happening, man. How many retirements do you think we're getting on lap 1, guys? How many sorry, in the race. How many retirements do you think we're getting in the race this year? In the first race this year. 5. Yeah, I think we're going to get both Astons retired. I think we're going to have probably at least 1 crash of 2 drivers. That's 4. And then I reckon chuck like 3 reliability issues in there. I reckon we'll get... I reckon like 7's like a good number. That's obviously inflated because Aston are fucking ass, but still. For people who don't know, anyone who's been watching Formula 1 since 2021, your expectation, this is not me like shitting on you or anything like that because you're new to the sport. It's just like, I want to open up your eyes to the reality of what's going to happen this season, right? I'm going to prepare you for the worst, right? In 2021, the engines froze. What that meant was no teams could develop their engine from 2021 onwards. The reason for that was to help with the cost cap and to help with inflation around the world and also to prepare for the 2026 regs, which are these, right? And basically all the engines froze. So all they could work on was reliability. So all the teams got really, really reliable engines, and all the engines kind of end up being within 10% of each other. Now, before that, there was a lot of reliability issues. If you look at, say, 2018, Daniel Ricciardo and with that Renault engine, so many problems. Honda, so many problems. Even a Mercedes, before it became really reliable, would have problems. We'd probably get like 3 reliability problems a race compared to 25, 24, where you'd hardly get reliability problems. So I think we're going to be seeing 3+ reliability problems, at least 3 a race this season. The other thing that comes with that is the spread, right? You guys are probably, if you're new, you're probably used to the spread in qualifying being about a second, the spread in the pecking order being about a second. Prepare for about 4 seconds. Again, I don't want to like, you know, put it down or on the season or anything like that, but I guess prepare for the worst is, you know, we used to have F1 where the top teams were 1.5 seconds clear of the midfield, and then the midfield were 1.5 seconds clear of the backfield, and there was like a 4 to 6 second spread between the whole field. To be honest, what I've seen from testing, what I've seen from this practice session so far, it actually looks like it's probably going to be about 2 seconds from first to the midfield if you take Cadillac and Aston Martin out of the championship. But I think what's changed since pre-engine freeze to now is every team actually is spending their money. Haas is spending close to the budget cap, or on the budget cap. Williams have money now. Audi's been taken over Sauber. VCarb are actually trying now. So the Aston Martin have been taken over by Racing Point. So all the midfield teams actually are trying and actually spending money. So hopefully we don't have as much of a spread as we used to because teams are actually spending their money. But yeah, as you can see with a Cadillac, how much worse of a team you can be when everything is just all to play for and there's no like engine freeze or anything like that. Excuse me. Moment, Alex. You had a hydraulic pressure issue. Oh! Perez, it looks like a lockup. I thought it was a crash for a second. Cadillac is using a Ferrari engine. They're going to make their own engine in 3 years' time. I thought he was in the wall there for a sec. Scratcher, Excessive Jacks, Imagine Days, O'Neill, Seaman, Jockey. I think it goes to the follows. Oh, so he's had an engine issue already. And then I'm assuming it just cuts out. Yeah. That's fucked. Something's happening with these engines. All right, so we've got 3 Mercedes power unit issues, 1 Ford, and 1 Ferrari at the moment. Do you know who hasn't had an issue yet? Honda? No, I'm joking. They haven't even made it out of the fucking pit. No, Audi. Audi haven't had an issue yet in this session. Well done, well done. Yeah, if you're just shooting on in, Aston Martin came out for 1 lap with Stroll. Sorry, 3 laps with Stroll, and then he called it quits. Alonso called it quits before it even started. Lando did 7 laps and then called it quits. Not a great start to the season for them. Man, there's so much to talk about just from practice 1. Like, holy crap. Bro, the gap between the Red Bull and Ferrari to Mercedes right now. What the fuck? Throw my championship predictions out the window already. If you didn't see my championship predictions stream, I've been meaning to edit into a video. I've just not had time. I will at some point in the next couple weeks. I know it's like season's already started. Oh, Lindblad up to P6. Ahead of Antonelli right now. That's what we like to see. All right, Lindblad best of the rest right now. If you missed my championship predictions were Constructors, McLaren P1, Mercedes P2, Ferrari P3? No, Red Bull P3? Mercedes Ferrari P4? I actually can't fucking remember. Anyways, drivers, Russell P1, Lando P2, Oscar P3, Charles P4, Max P5, Antonelli 6, Lewis 7, and then best of the rest I got Behrman in 8th. And I have Hadja down in I really want to change this one. I've got Hadja like 13th. I put Hadja 13th in the championship. Max P5. Yeah, I thought Mercedes would be way stronger than they are right now. I thought they were sandbagging. I mean, they still might be, but if I had done my predictions after preseason testing 1, I probably would have gone Max Champ and got flamed by everyone again. Mercedes P2 or Russell P2, and then Ferrari McLaren, but then I changed my mind. Dude, imagine we get Lewis versus Max and Charles. All right, what championship fight do you want? If you could pick 2 drivers for a championship fight, who would you pick? Only 2. I think I have to say Max Charles. Like, 2 of my favorite drivers, 2 of the best drivers on the grid. 2 drivers, like, don't get me wrong, I'd love Max versus Russell for the bants, but I think in terms of on-track racing, I think Max and Charles, every time they race, they know how to race each other hard without it crossing the line. And Russell, the thing is, I love Russell, and I think he would be great in a championship fight. But Russell, I think, would just step over the line. Whereas I think Leclerc, like, he knows how to tame Max. And I think that would make the, like, if we saw in early 2022, the way Leclerc was playing Max like a fiddle in Bahrain and Saudi, it was so good to see. Charles George, Max Lewis, Hamilton Leclerc, Max Charles, Hadja versus Max for the drama. I mean, yeah, that would be elite. Gasly Ocon, okay, bro. Charles versus Max, Charles versus Lewis, Charles and Max for sure, Max versus Lewis, Lewis versus George. Yeah, I mean, maybe I'd say Max versus Lewis just as like a final hurrah before Max leaves the sport and Lewis retires, but yeah. Lindblad purple sector 2. Again, this is one of those things where he could just be dumping all his battery just in that sector. Where's he gonna go though? That's my team right there. That's my team right there. That's better than Merck. Lindblad, Clara, Merck. That's how we do it. Also, TikTok. The fact you aren't sponsoring VCarb yet is a disgrace. Imagine sponsoring the most lifeless corporate team of Aston Martin instead of the TikTok merchants themselves. If VCarb was sponsored by, if TikTok sponsored VCarb, easy. Oh, here we go. Piastri, purple sector 1, and Leclerc greens. Nope, again, dumped all the battery in sector 1. They have to be. McLaren have to be dumping their battery in sector 1 right now. And Leclerc should go up to the top. 4/10, almost in the 19s. No, we're just going to miss out on the 19s like I predicted. I would have looked so smart. At this rate, no home podium for Piastri. Behind Lindblad! Behind Lindblad! Oh, maybe VCarb have cooked. Oh, maybe VCarb aren't third worst team. Alright, checkered flag. Checkered flag. What a fucking interesting session. Alright, we'll do a full rundown in a sec. Guys, if you enjoyed the watch along, be sure to follow down below. We've got 2.5 hours until practice 2. We're going to be live all the way through to it. And we have got F2 qualifying to watch. So stick around. Plenty to talk about. If you enjoyed, be sure to follow down below. If you're watching on YouTube, come join us on Twitch. Otherwise, you guys will be sent over to the FP2 stream. There's a lot to talk about. Let's wait for him to cross the line. Is Lewis on a push lap here? Don't think he is. No. All right. So, rundown. Leclerc at the top. Hamilton P2, Ferrari 1-2. And then Verstappen Hadjar. Wow. Ferrari looked great. Red Bull looked great. Hadjar looks great. Lindblad, best of the rest, ahead of both Mercedes and McLaren. What the fuck? Piastri in P6. The Mercedes didn't really do some fast runs at the end there. Then Audi, the next best team. Then Ocon, Sainz, Lawson. Lawson quite low down in comparison to Lindblad right now. Behrman, Albon retiring with hydraulic pressure issue. Colapinto, Bottas. Bottas ahead of Gasly, by the way. What's happened to Alpine? And Norris only doing 7 laps before retiring. Perez in last. Stroll doing 3 laps. And Alonso not even doing a lap. Now, yes, it's FP1. We're still nowhere near qualifying times. I think qualifying times we're looking at probably 18s, low 18s. But yeah. Okay, the camera's way too zoomed out. Why can we see the V-carb engine box? We're going to get some practice starts out. Let's see how many people stall. Constructor's definitely going to be between Ferrari, Red Bull, and Mercedes at this point. Yeah, and I'd throw McLaren in there. McLaren is going to develop their car really well. Mercedes is clearly hiding their game, you reckon? I don't think they'd be hiding their game this much in practice. Maybe a couple tenths, but this much? And 3 problems? You remember Piastri and Norris. Like, oh, guys, he's sandbagging. He just wanted to have lunch. No, he wouldn't sit out of FP1. He's generally got an issue. Yeah, FP2 will be equivalent to qualifying tomorrow, so we'll see a lot of runs, which will be good. Adam Strange doing the bit. Amir, Leno, thank you guys for the follows. Here's a fun fact you might not know. NASCAR raced on the COTA circuit last week. I did know that. I need to watch the highlights of that. Yeah, we'll be live until FP2. And Alonso's sitting on his phone. Do you think he's ever seen a TikTok of mine pop up? It's actually kind of scary to think about that, like, who's probably seen my TikToks, because, like, I still remember the day I was in a quadrant video with Liam Lawson, Guang Yu Zhou, and Lando, and a few other, like, obviously heaps of creators, and Hayden Gillis joined the call, and Liam was like, oh, Hayden, I've seen your stuff on TikTok before. And that's when I was like, damn, these F1 drivers are actually fucking on TikTok. Or, like, I was watching a TikTok the other day, and Alexandra St. Malouks, or Alexandra Declare, commented on it. It's like, these guys sit on fucking TikTok, man. Wait, if Reddit, where's your partner badge gone, bro? I didn't even notice you in chat. Guys, it might be me versus you. It might be me versus you this year. It might be me versus you this year. Sorry, us versus you this year. Alright, let's have a look at the Ferrari start. Wait, this is a cool camera. Is this the drone? Oh, this is a drone cam. This is cool. Do you start? Alright, let's see if my friend's gonna call me. He said I told him to call me after FP1. Wow, what a sesh, bro. What a sesh. Holy crap. There's so much to talk about. What else can we talk about? I'm so glad they kept the graphics package last year. I'm so glad they actually did the graphics package last year to get it all refined and right before this year, because they had so many problems last year. And it looks so well. It looks so good this year. Oh, the name clashes with the F1 TV logo, though. King Cobra. Thank you for the follow. That did not feel like an hour. No, that was probably the quickest practice 1 session ever. Because not only were we looking at cars on track for the first time, this was the first practice session of the year. So much to talk about. And it was a crazy session. Kind of crazy. How do you rate the TV direction so far? I mean, it's only practice, so. Call your on-site reporter for vibe status. Wait, let me see if he's messaged me. I told him to just call me. Yeah, no message. Oh, they have to scroll the graphics twice to see the bottom two. That's an L. We have to scroll to see Aston Martins on the timings. That was a great session, bro. Holy. All right, guys, that is it for FP1. I think there's a lot to talk about. I think there's a lot to talk about after that session. So we're going to talk about some more. But I am going to end the YouTube... Actually, no, we'll chill and chat for a little bit. And then we'll end the YouTube stream there. Let me lower my desk down. Generally think Merc has issues. Yeah, I mean, Lando doing 7 laps is rough. Guys, you want to see what red flag looks like? This is what red flag looks like. Yo! Guys, there's a red flag right now. There's a red flag right now. I still haven't got safety car set up yet, but there'll be a yellow light for... there'll be a yellow light for... yellow flag stuff. Banging song, hell yeah. We're playing Fisher this weekend. Australian DJ for Australian artists. Sorry, for Australian Grand Prix. Oh, actually, Dom Dollar's new song just came out. Another Aussie DJ. Wait, let's put that on. Dom Doll. Take it off. New Dom Dollar song, guys. It is kind of a tune, to be fair. You're going to be live for FP2. Yeah, we're going to be staying live all the way through to FP2 now. We have got... When's F2, actually? We're going to be watching F2 quali as well. So stick around for that. F2 quali in an hour 16. Wait, what's 16 minutes from now? 45, 55. That's such a dumb time. All right, 3:55. Do you think Coulter Hurd will do decent this year? Well, he crashed in practice, so I'm gonna say no. I thought Merc had it all together. Yeah, fuck's sake, it's not out yet. Stupid time. Wait, it's not out for you? What the fuck? What do you think of Audi? Audi really surprised. Okay, who's the biggest losers of the session? I mean, biggest loser has to be Aston. They didn't even get the car out for more than 3 laps. That's fucking ridiculous. I mean, Cadillac's just where Cadillac is. They're not really a loser. I'd probably say biggest losers the Merc engine teams. Mercedes having problem. Mercedes not that quick right now. McLaren's having problems. The Williams are quite low down. The Alpines are way low down right now. Biggest surprise? I wouldn't say it's a surprise, but I maybe didn't expect Audi to be ahead of Haas or Williams at the moment. Lindblad, definitely a surprise. Hadjar, definitely a surprise. I mean, he's 3/10 off max, which is like... not amazing, but for his first time in the Red Bull, that's really good. Yeah. Haas kind of disappointing. I mean, Haas is kind of where we expected. It's just they're behind Audi. So do you diss Haas or do you compliment Audi? You know what I mean? But you get the RB22 poster behind you. All my posters from Automobilist. If you want any of the posters behind me, Automobilist. And yeah, use code Ponden20 for 20% off. Also, if you guys are planning to buy F1 TV this year, be sure to click my affiliate link in chat. I'll get a little bit of a kickback if you buy it, whether it's F1 TV Access or F1 TV Pro, 1 year, 1 month, whatever. Use my link. No discount for that, but if you just click my link, I'll get the kickback for it. Is Ferrari a rocket ship? It looks quick, man. It looks quick. Dimitri Chahan, Zero Rider, Jordan. Thank you guys for the follows. Oh, the Grand Prix is free on Channel 10 this weekend in Australia? That's so good. That is so good. What the fuck? Don't pay full price for car in Australia. Look it up. If Arvid's better than Liam, he might be Unk. Yeah, I mean, this is make or break. This is the thing. I think every driver on the grid is safe this season in terms of, like, if they had a bad season, they'd still be in the spawn, probably stay at their team. The drivers who are at threat, though, is... I'd probably say Perez/Bottas. If one of them is, like, terribly bad, they've got drivers they'd probably swap out for, but I think it's unlikely. But Colapinto, obviously. Lawson, definitely. Like, as much as it sucks to say, like, if Liam doesn't do well this year, he's gone. And Ocon, I think as well. If he doesn't do well this year, he's gone. Everyone else is like safe, really. Like I think if Hadja did bad at Red Bull, he would get a chance back in the sport, whether it's at VCarb or another team. Dude, that was a banger tune. What the fuck? I'm putting that on again. Liam was running with Merc till they started to do long runs. His helmet left Red Bull. Yeah, he got well. Did he get? He got sacked, didn't he? Why is Speed playing The Walking Dead? Fuck, such a random game for him to play. Unless Carlos Slim find some spare change, Checo's out at the end of 2026, you reckon? F3 quality in 15 minutes. No, we won't be watching F3. As much as I like F3, I just can't watch F3. It runs too sometimes it runs.
Ferrari looks good, but Mercedes is definitely sandbagging.
You still
There's
reckon
no
Mercedes
way
is
Lindblad
sandbagging?
faster than both Mercedes.
But that's
Also,
not
can I
sandbagging,
just
though.
say, the cars look so nimble and quick. They really
I
fly
agree.
around the corners. Encouraging signs so far, but there's no way Mercedes is that slow.
Thank you for the 100 bits, Mr. Hobby. No, I don't think Mercedes is slower than Lindblad, no. But I don't think they're sandbagging. I do think they're actually slower than Ferrari and Red Bull. Unless they're, yeah, I mean, if they're sandbagging, it's dumb. But thank you for the 100 bits, Mr. Hobby. Yeah, so guys, I won't be watching F3 on the stream this year. I watched the highlights on stream on a Monday on our Grand Prix review, but yeah, I just can't do watch-alongs for F3. Otherwise, weekends would just turn into watch-alongs the whole time. It would just be like F1, F2, F3. I'd just be sitting here the whole time doing a watch-along. I like to break it up with stuff in between the sessions. And also, F3 runs so early in the morning that I would have to go live so early on a Grand Prix week, on a race day Sunday to cover F3. It's just not worth it. But F2, every session. F1 Academy, every session. What's up, Nathan? Good to see you, dude. Yeah, F1 Academy, assuming that it's still free to watch. I 100% will watch. All right, let's have a scroll through Discord, I reckon. We'll stay live on YouTube. I think what I'm going to do now is with the YouTube streams, I used to end, but I'll stay live until we start watching stuff that won't let me be watched on YouTube. Yeah, all right. Let's change screens. Actually, let me do a little outro because I don't know. Anyways, guys, that wraps up FP1. Thank you all for tuning on in. Stream is not over. We're going to stay live. Let's have a scroll through Discord now at all the news, memes, and stuff that's happened. But yeah, if you enjoyed, be sure to follow down below. We'll be watching FP2 in 2.5 hours time, and we have got F2 qualifying to watch in an hour, so plenty to watch. Okay, so when we come back, it will be F2. No live timings. Sad that there's no API still for F2. Actually, let me have a look. Yeah, no live timings for F2 still. Fuck off. So annoying. All right. All right. Where we're up to in Discord. Think I'm dreaming. Fernando Alonso will not be out in FP1. A statement from Aston Martin. We found a suspected power unit related issue that will prevent him from participating in FP1. Crazy, man. Yo, look at the setup. What the fuck? He's got the laptop on the right. He's got the laptop. He's got me. He's got the timings. Okay, I must say, this is a pretty weird setup here. Why is your broadcast on your smaller screen? Why are your two broadcasts on the smaller screen? It should be broadcast, me, timings, this thing. Swap these two right now. This is really annoying me. Closest screen? Yeah, but like, come on, you need a bigger screen, bro. You need it on the bigger screen. Sandman, Nos Pacer, Black Hole, Dimitri, Zero Rider, Jordan. Thank you guys for the follows. I probably thanked those like 7 times. Arvid Lindblad versus Liam Lawson for the World Cup final. Okay. Mercedes, we see what's going on here. What is that? You guys saying they're lifting? Lots of F1 session has come to the end due to a suspected power unit related issue. The issues on both cars are being investigated further. Matt Amos, F1 TV graphics 25 versus 2026. Long story short, not much change except 2 additional drivers entered the timing tower and an updated photos for replays. The graphics have been slightly brightened from last year, but that's it. Ooh, they've added more opacity. That's so much better. It's so subtle, but like, look how much difference the opacity makes. So it's like more see-through is what that means. I like it, I like it. Oh yeah, this is my cow. His name is Max. Wait, what? Oh, you guys, wait, you guys kind of, sorry. I'm so
happy to be here. Oh yeah, this is my cow.
Oh, this is your
Name's
cow.
Max. I didn't name him. I inherited him, by the way. His name is Max. Yeah. I swear on my life. I have like a I'm beginning a farm, and I adopted him basically.
Just wanted to clarify. My setup is the best. Yo, I like it. See, this is how you do it with the main setup. I like how you say your setup is a mess. What is a mess? It literally looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. On his first lap, Verstappen lost 40 kilometers an hour between turns 8 and 9 due to super clipping. Fuck. All right, let's scroll back up in Discord to... Oh, fuck. Does anyone remember what the last thing was I looked at yesterday? Oh, no. This is going to be too hard to remember. I think it was after the Aston news, I think. Where's the Ponden setup? I didn't do a setup tour. We're going to start, me and Chris are going to upload the setup reviews on the second YouTube channel soon. Actually, guys, we're going to do a second YouTube channel push right now. We need to. Guys, go subscribe to... Oh my god, we're close. Let's hit it. Let's see if we can hit it right now. Guys, go subscribe to my second channel, Ponden Plus. Ponden Plus is a place where I upload highlights from my stream. Basically, condensed down highlights from the stream. So like, you know, the segment where I spoke about me being in Drive to Survive, down into 7 minutes. Me watching Formula E, down into 13 minutes. All the car launches. The car launch videos did shit, but, you know, me reacting to the Forza Horizon 6 stuff, seeing the cars on track for the first time, reacting to the Red Bull video. Basically, just highlights from the stream. So if you ever can't tune to my stream or time zones or you know, don't have time to watch or whatever, this is the channel you want to subscribe to. So stuff we've got coming to this channel, for instance, like if I play Forza Horizon on 6, we'll upload that to the channel, or anything that happens in the F1 world, we condense down stuff. We did setup reviews during testing, so I'm going to upload that to this channel. Any activities and fun stuff that I do on stream will go up on this channel. But anyways, we need 1K subs so we get monetization on the channel. Then Chris can get paid for his work. I'm already paying him, but it would help. Guys, let's get 1K. Let's get 1K right now. Let's get 1K right now. Go sub. Don't trick your audience. This generation F1 car are faster. They're not. I was tricking my audience saying they were faster. I'm 99% sure I spent half the fucking practice session telling people to not get too excited. I definitely know these cars aren't faster. I said they might be faster by the end of the year, though. Yeah, go sub, guys. Go sub. We need to get 1K. 50 away. We're 50 away. Can we hit it? Let's get it. That video, bro. NASCAR Coda highlights. We might. But actually, probably not today. We might do that on Monday. Ransom. They have the follow. How's it going, dude? Yeah, we're not gonna watch F3 today. Alright, we're 45 away. I want to see us hit that. Alright, what were we up to in Discord? Does anyone remember? What was the last thing we looked at? What's the time? Yesterday at 8 a.m. I think it's around here. Yeah, it's around here. Yeah. Oh, it was here. It was here. It was the happy birthday F2. F2 turns 10 years old this year, guys.
Happy 10th anniversary, Formula 2.
Formula 2, happy 10th birthday.
Very happy birthday to Formula 2.
I want to wish F2 Championship an amazing 10th year birthday.
It was an absolute pleasure for me to be racing in this category, and it has learned me so much.
It was amazing to race in F2 back in 2018.
I guess I joined as a little boy and left as a slightly bigger boy.
It was a big part of my junior career, the final step before F1.
I've spent 3 years in this amazing championship, a lot of great memories.
My biggest title in my career so far.
Damn, it's kind of sad to see the talent that hasn't made F1. Dragovic never made F1. Porsche never made F1. Nick no longer in F1. Dunn not in F1 yet. Maybe F2 does suck.
So many good moments of my life.
I have very good memories, you know, from my times there, and yeah, epic battles and great moments together.
Amazing to be a part of the championship.
No longer in F1.
Winning guys in those 10 years.
I had a great time in Formula 2. Made lots of friends and good relationships.
As the most recent champion,
sorry, I said done it for
my friends and rivals battling this year on track.
So best of luck to everyone competing in the 10th year of modern F2.
To all of those participating this year in the championship, just have fun.
And here's to another 10.
It kind of annoys me though that F2 like just kind of like, I don't know. As soon as they change from GP2 to F2, they're like, it's a new thing. Like, I don't know. I feel like just because they've changed the name to F2, I feel like they still could like honor the history of GP2 and stuff like that. It's kind of like, you know, sometimes they'll be like F2 previous winners and stuff like that. And it's like, I don't know. I feel like it would be cool if they just included GP2 in the results, just because all they did was change the names, didn't they? Dang, oh, not doing Oscar any favor. It doesn't work as a proper series. Oscar always looks like he's being forced to do stuff. Yeah. I know. I feel like we could have continued the GP2. Like, they could have just kept all the history of GP2 and just said, like, change the name to F2. I don't know. Will stream F2? Yes, we will be staying live to FP2. Subscribe now. Flavio will show up in your bedroom tonight. Facts. We better be at a K. Guys, this is not good enough. We're almost there, though. We're almost there. Aston Martin in Australia. Oh, no. What is this? Oh, fuck, bro. Poor Aston, man. Lewis Hamilton. I think I kind of lost sight for a second of who I was as a person. Of who I was, and that person's gone. So you won't see that person again. I'm useless, absolutely useless. Back to the head of Australia. Whether I'm in this car, another car, or a shopping cart, always push to the limit of what's possible. It's that simple. Alonso of the Australian GP. Is this the one where he just punches everyone? Yeah. Okay. Lewis Hamilton's 400th Grand Prix will be in Mexico. Don't believe everything you see on TV. Nah, this Flavio 100%. Flavio 100% forced them to post this. What the fuck? 100% forced them to post this. That is funny. So Lewis Hamilton was asked if he would star in the F1 film sequel. I don't really have a lot of desire to be on camera. I've had lots of opportunities to be in movies. I really like the idea of being in the background. It was an amazing experience, and it's so much more enjoyable than actually being on camera. I really admire actors. I mean, the craft is it's such a hard business to be in and take on those characters in such a challenge. I don't know if that's something I'd be particularly great at. I've had a couple of really cool experiences, like doing Cars 2 and getting to do voiceovers, which was fun, but I'm planning on producing lots of different TV shows, documentaries, and movies. I have a lot in the pipeline, so I'll probably be focused on that rather than actually being on camera. The shittest one yet.
Hey, mate, the other night I asked if you had an Australian...
Oh, I saw that one. I was in that vid. Is this real? What is that? What is this? Hugo on Paul. Oh, yeah, keep me updated on F3. His best performance was Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Was that one where he like got that whole team to record to put him in that movie? You're always welcome at round R's, Lewis. It's not gonna load, is it? It is.
That's the cricket time.
Happy breakfasting. Merc aren't beating the allegations. Wow, I'm confused what it is though. Oh. Oscar Piastri with the fans. Bro, that Melbourne walk is ridiculous. Wait, let me see if I can find it. It might be archived. But like, I was at the Melbourne walk in 2022 and it was so much quieter than what it is now. I don't know if I want to even share these on stream. I look clapped. Guys, bear with me, alright? This is old. This is old. This is what the Melbourne walk used to look like. Where is it? Yo, look how fucking sick the Oz GP is. This is when I used to have Android. Look how dead it was. Look, not dead. This was Thursday, right? Thursday, 2022. It was maybe like 4 people deep, like easily at the front. Now look at it. Now look at it. It's fucked. Wait, there's a photo of me and Lando. Y'all shout the Alfa Romeo shirt. Shout the Alfa Romeo shirt. Oh no, that's fucked. I was so gassed seeing all these people. Wait, where's the Lando pic? Where's the Lando pic? Oh no, did I see Lando this day? I think I saw Lando this day. This is my first time. Wait, okay, ignore the Ferrari jersey and the clapped hair. This is my first time seeing an F1 car. I was kind of gassed. Nah, I can't. Oh, wait, is that Lando? Christian? Where's Lando? Where's the Lando pic? The pic's in the archive somewhere. I can't even look at this. I hate looking at my old self, bro. I can't. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This is where Max broke down right in front of us. Feel free to go look at it yourself. Because I can't look at it. Anyways, this was 2023. This was the year I was in the paddock. Very different experience. These ones I'll actually look at because I'm not gonna cringe at myself. Paddock pass. Red Bull Energy Station, looking over turn 1. Oh wait, has old mate called me? Not yet. This is us walking the Melbourne walk on the Wednesday. So this was pre-media day. This is when the track wasn't open. It was so weird, man, being in the paddock for the first time. And it was an empty paddock as well. Then my first time at Paddock Club. Again, it was empty. Oh yeah, it was so weird. So I was staying in this hotel. Obama was staying in this hotel. So there was fucking security and people everywhere. And then we did some karting in the rain. And then I did a hot lap in a supercar with Shane Van Gisbergen in the morning. This was fucking insane. My first ever hot lap. I was in the passenger seat of that. Going around Albert Park. It was fucking insane, bro. Hey, guys. No, we're not watching that one. Oh, yeah, this was me leaving the track as everyone was stampeding to get to the Melbourne Walk. We're not watching that one.
Baku is Romania good.
And then we're at this. Basically, I woke up so early in the morning to get to the track to do a hot lap before the track opened. And then I had to leave to get to Crown because Red Bull were doing an event there.
Just in general.
Yeah, and then they did like a filming outside, which was cool. Gotta love it, gotta. Paddock. First tap on. Yo. Wait, is this the video where the guy laughs funny? Poor guy. Oh, bro. Okay, so this, I'll tell you what happened here, right? So Daniel was off to do some filming. And obviously, I was with the team this weekend. So I was with the team, had the full kit on, had the paddock pass, whatever. And it was my first time in the paddock. So I'm one of those people who, like, I don't want to push my boundary. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to fuck it up. You know what I mean? I want to be respectful. But I remember my boss at the time, he was just like, dude, just act like you're meant to be there and no one will bat an eye. So I literally just followed Daniel and the team and I just ended up on the track. And I was like, all right. I somehow just ended up on the track. Like, if you just look like you're meant to be there, no one will question it. So I just followed them.
So it's like one full lap, please.
Yeah, they were doing some like fucking thing on the track. Oh, yeah, this is to promote like the Ford electric Mustang things. So many stories. What the fuck? Oh my god, they're so loud. This is in paddock. Day 2. This is cool. So this is what you see from the Red Bull Energy Station. You see the pit exit and the main straight. It's a really cool spot. Vibes. And then this is in the pit walk. Right, I remember this, like, I remember everything I was feeling this weekend, like, first time seeing Formula 1. You guys can't hear anything? Wait, you're saying the YouTube stream can't hear anything? Or is it just SVG bin? I agree. Bin. Right, I remember what do you mean you can't hear anything? Ah! And then it started pissing down out of nowhere. So basically, what happened was it started pissing down and the team had to stay at the track for something. There was like some marketing thing happening in the marketing meeting. And I was so tired. Obviously, I was up at like 5 a.m. that morning or whatever the fuck it was. It was so fucked. Oh, no. Actually, no. This is actually funny. This is actually crazy when I think about it. So Luke, my housemate, or who used to be my housemate, he organized like a creator night where he just like invited all like creators, TikTokers, whatever. All of us were like so small, like fucking non-existent at the time. If you've been to Melbourne, Fortress, for like a dinner, and basically like I wanted to leave so I could get to that, but the team weren't leaving for a few hours because they had like a marketing meeting or something, and it was raining. Obviously, I wanted to leave, and everyone else was leaving the track at this time as well. So it was either wait 2 hours and miss the fucking dinner with the creators and stuff, or get an Uber at peak time, leaving the track while it's raining. I'm fairly sure I spent like $140 on an Uber to literally go 10 minutes down the road. It was kind of crazy. It was kind of fucked, but hey, it was worth it. It was worth it. Ended up being Luke, and the rest is history. Dude, honestly, like, this weekend was so insane. Rest in peace. Look how beautiful that is. Race day. And then we watched the race from Paddock Club. This was nuts as well. This is the race start. I mean, look. I'm very thankful for this experience. Like, to watch a race from Paddock Club, it was nuts. But, I'm not gonna lie, Paddock Club is overrated as fuck. That's not me being ungrateful. That's just me saying, like, I cannot believe that you pay $10,000 for a ticket like this. Like, it's literally just glorified grandstand. Like, I don't know. It's kind of crazy to me. I'd way prefer a grandstand. You can come and leave and go when you want. All you're doing for Paddock Club is you're paying for fucking food. That's literally all you're doing. And the prestigious of being at Paddock Club. Again, that's not me being ungrateful. I absolutely loved the experience I had. It was more just like, oh, this costs $9,000 more than a grandstand ticket. Okay. But then again, I didn't eat the food in Paddock Club and stuff like that. I literally just stood there and watched, but still. But then again, Australia's Paddock Club is different to other tracks, so that might be why. It's just a fucking roof that you stand on. But yeah, obviously, being in the paddock is cool, but that doesn't come with a Paddock Club ticket. I think if you buy a Paddock Club ticket, you only get a 15-minute VIP pass. So yeah, paddock is fucking cool, but Paddock Club, it's just a glorified grandstand with food and drink for like 15 times the price. But again, watching a race from here was such a cool experience. And then this was sick. Being below the podium of the second best podium ever. We had Fernando Alonso, two-time champ. Lewis Hamilton, seven-time champ. And Max Verstappen, two-time champ at the time, now four-time. And Rob Marshall was on the podium as well. The only podium better than this was the one in Canada a few races later with Adrian on the podium. Yeah, this is insane, man. Like, I'll never forget this experience. And then the story I always tell about this, obviously Red Bull do their shower, and everyone part of the team gets in the photo, which I would have been a part of if we did it that weekend. But because the race had, was it 4 red flags? 2 red flags? 3 red flags? Christian, Checo, and a lot of the team had already flown home, or already were going to the airport to fly home. So Max just did a little solo celebration. But this was pretty cool though, because then I got to get a photo with the Esky myself.
One more match with the face. One more with the face.
And then the Red Bull after party, you know, Red Bull after parties is where it's at. But yeah, if you got my Insta, some photos from that weekend, where are they? Yeah, so this is me in the garage. Okay, ignore the fucking blurry ass photo. This is me in the garage. That was pretty cool. That's on Getty, which was insane. And then this is like a photo of all the Red Bull like athletes, content creators, and stuff like that. And there's me standing right next to Lachlan. And then where are the other silvers? OzGP pics. This is a cool pic. So basically, the big Aussie YouTuber crew, so Lachlan, Loser Fruit, Laserbeam, Muselk, were getting a tour. And they invited me to come along because obviously I was a creator myself, just to have someone who knew about F1 with them on the tour. It was so nice to meet them. But we not even lie, did not get to chat to any of them. I chatted to Lachlan for like 20 minutes. Super duper duper nice guy. What the fuck? Get out of my comments. Super duper nice guy. Genuinely love Lachlan's like so much. But yeah, the other three I did not get to chat to because Red Bull were doing, you can even see he's got his fucking air muffs on. Red Bull were doing engine tests. So the whole 20-minute garage tour, the whole time, didn't even get to chat to any of them. Which was a shame. But yeah, I did get to chat to Lachlan throughout the rest of the weekend. And I think there's one more GP photo. Oh yeah, so it's like my first time in the paddock, which is pretty cool. That was the hot lap with SVG I was talking about. It was mad. And then that was the photo of the post race. Then the selfie in front. And that was on the paddock club. Yeah, insane weekend. It's weird looking back, man. It's like cool looking back, but it's sort of weird looking back. Yeah, I don't know. Even just looking back now, it's like, is that real? Like, why? Like, you know how I was talking before about imposter syndrome. Like, I look back at it, I'm like, why do I deserve that? Why do I deserve any of that? I mean, I fucking don't, but I don't know. I feel like I don't enjoy things sometimes because I'm too caught up in like, why is this happening to me right now? When is Ponden going to actually post on Instagram? Well, Instagram is just not my thing, man. I already post on TikTok, YouTube, go stream on Twitch. It's hard. I don't really have photos. I don't like photos. Like when I did stuff for the Heineken event, I posted. Well, I did my dump when I was on holiday. I did it. When I do stuff with the drivers, I post. But yeah, I don't know. It's hard, man. I can't just like post random shit. But then again, I haven't really, other than the Heineken event, I didn't go to any events last year. So there's not much really to post on Insta. I know people are going to complain about the power unit stuff, but the cars look absolutely amazing on this track. The speed difference isn't really noticeable on the broadcast. No, I agree. They actually look quicker in my opinion because they're way more nimble. Red flag in F3. De Paulo with a big crash. Oh damn. Wait, link me if a clip comes out. Guys, go sub. We need to get the subs up. Excuse me. The onboard from Charles' fast lap was super. Have they uploaded a hot lap video or something? Some X-Poison. Would you rather do paddock club or VIP? Do you mean like in the paddock? The thing is, okay, this is the problem. If you're in the paddock, there's nowhere to watch the race from. Like when I was in Austria, I had to ask the team if I could get a paddock club ticket to then go watch the race start. So if you're in the paddock, you just watch the race on the TV. If you're in paddock club, you don't really have proper access to the paddock. So yeah, I think sometimes people probably end up buying a paddock club ticket thinking you can be in the paddock, but it depends. I don't know, you have to buy both. You have to get the fucking paddock ticket and a paddock club. Replace the session, is it like really bad? It's not big, it just doesn't catch a snap, right? You put a BAM in 2025. All right, where are we up to? Oh no, we're still scrolling Discord. Details on the Ferrari. Wait, that looked why does that look really makeshift? Maybe I'm tripping. I love. Yes, I've had a haircut. He should keep his hair long, man. Lando Norris 2026 official portrait. His hips don't lie, man. His hips don't lie. If Saudi Arabian GP and Bahraini GPs are cancelled, it's unlikely there'll be a replacement due to lack of time to organize it. We saw that already. Hannah in Discord asked, what would they be naming the Japanese and Chinese Grand Prix if they did 2 races there? What they did in the past, they usually do the region names. So like, in the past, they did, obviously, Emilia-Romagna. Instead of Italian Grand Prix, it's Emilia-Romagna, which is the region. And then Styria, which is the region. And then Sakhir, which is the region. So it would either be called the Shanghai Grand Prix, the Suzuka Grand Prix, or they'd do the region names. So if China ended up having a second race, it'd probably be called the Jiading GP. And if it was hosted in Japan, it'd be probably called the Mai. Is that how you pronounce it? May? Grand Prix. Yeah. But we'll see. We'll see if we get 2 races in China or 2 races in Japan. This is insane. Day 1 of the Qatar Airways Australian Grand Prix had 86,000 people. That's a Thursday. No F1 on track. No F2 and no F3. Just Porsche and supercars and fan events. Insane 86,000 people. For context, there's 100,000 people in Bahrain the whole weekend. And Australia basically get that on a Thursday, which is nuts. Peanuts Butters, big bip. Sorry, I think it goes to the followers. I posted crash photos. We'll get to it in a sec. F1 safety car driver Bird Mayland is celebrating 500 races in Australia. That's insane. 500 races. That's mad. Yeah, you can't buy VIP access. Yeah, right. Oh, drivers look ahead. I haven't watched this yet. I should have watched that before the stream started. I'm an idiot. George Russell says one team was suspiciously slow during testing. He sees them as a huge threat. So I'm assuming that's Red Bull. $137. It's fucking ridiculous, man. How is clothing that expensive? They probably make this for like $1 as well. La la love. What other news we got? Formula 1 has today announced that Betway will become the sport's first ever official betting operator in a multi-year deal spanning EMEA, Canada, and Mexico. Powered by Atlas Sports data, real-time predictive analytics, this is a major step forward for data-led fan engagement. Get the bag, I guess. Get the bag. This is kind of cool. Shout out Alex, doing his thing again with cool little special photo with the drivers. So he got the orb out. I hate how small it is. I like the idea though. Okay, that one's bigger. Yeah, good one. Good one, Colapinto. F1 race director Rui Marquez has confirmed that an extended start procedure will be used at the Australian Grand Prix to avoid any risk of trouble. The 10-second preparation for the spooling up of the turbos of 2026 cars had prompted concerns about crashes if drivers were rushed. Saw that. This is a very interesting quote from Lewis. I don't want to leave the sport without having a Grand Prix there in Africa. They're setting certain dates. I'm like, damn, I could be running out of time. So I'm going to be here for a while until this happens. It is the most beautiful part of the world, and I don't like the rest of the world owns so much of it and takes so much from it, and no one speaks about it. I'm hoping that the people that are running those different countries all unite and come together and take Africa back. So Lewis saying he's going to race until Kyalami's on the calendar. Not Oscar doing a 6-7. Guys, do a 6-7. The OzGP commute. Obviously, it's actually a bitch to get in and out of the track, but it's probably not as bad as other tracks, to be honest.
Here, there are so many Italians.
Really?
Yeah, Melbourne's packed with Europeans.
We're everywhere, man.
Yeah. What do you think this weekend? What do you reckon?
Ferrari.
Yeah.
Red Bull.
Find a girl's Instagram bio in Melbourne that doesn't have like a fucking Italian, Croatian, Serbian, Macedonian flag in it. That's a challenge for you.
Yeah, they look suspiciously slow, didn't they?
In the second test. So
yeah, they're gonna be quick.
Hopefully, we're gonna be the one at the top.
Yeah.
And then there is the rest of it. Don't think it's gonna be as close as last year.
There's a photo that's gone viral, and it's like
oh,
you
really?
two sitting together, and Alex is just smiling and looking
at you. They yeah. He was a Mercedes fan. I don't think he saw Alex like there in the background. So poor Alex was.
Did you tell?
Yeah, that was on where we had breakfast.
Yeah.
In the hotel.
Yeah. Also,
this is cool. I like this content.
It's probably one of the best.
got a Valentino Rossi hat on.
Yeah,
he's at the wrong event.
Yeah.
We're in Melbourne F1, buddy. Yeah. Hey, we've got Kimi Antonelli driving, mate. Come on.
He looks like Kimi. What the fuck?
Shall we pull down the window and say hi?
Left. Quick. Hey guys. How you doing? When you see like
you don't need a squeal like that.
When, like,
yeah, it's so nice.
It's so funny like to watch.
And
Like,
it's so
it
nice.
doesn't even matter who they support when they see someone like, oh,
yeah, it's like
whoa. Like, they probably hate you. Like, whoa.
Yeah, it's like...
If you squeal above the age of, I mean, I probably can't talk as a streamer who shouts at F1 cars, but if you squeal above the age of 12 in a public environment, you deserve to have your vocal cords cut out on the spot.
That's the best, honestly.
Yeah, I'm your biggest fan. You got a Red Bull t-shirt on.
Yeah.
What? Oh no, forget about it. Hey guys.
I like that. Keep that up, but keep that up. I want to see more vids like that. That was good. That was good. How long to F2 starts, guys? 30 minutes, right? 30 minutes to F2. Hour 30 until F1. Yannick, name of the vote. Feel good to be back. Start as you mean to go on. Talk soon. How long do you think this lasts, guys? Do you think this lasts long? Do you think this energy lasts long? Like, I hope for Lewis's sake, like, and everyone's sake that it continues, but like, I kind of want Ferrari to be bad just to see like if the positivity stays, or is it only positivity when you're doing good? Merc PR already affected Kimi. This video is so fucking funny, bro. Kimi and Arvid. What is this? Oh. Sorry, I muted for copyright. The Prema boys. Oh, how Prema has fallen off. Apparently this necklace is made up of diamonds shaped like all the F1 circuits for the 2026 season. Holy shit, that's actually sick. So that's Hannah, Liam's girlfriend. I mean, I feel like I need a higher quality photo, but if so, that is pretty cool. Oh, here we go. That's sick! That is cool. Bro, how much is that, though? 32,000 likes. What the fuck? Yeah, so that's Bahrain. Wait, is that Bahrain? Yeah. Silverstone. Monza. Spa. Catalonia. Baku. What's that? Hungary? That's kind of mad. Oh, that was Madrid. What the fuck? You're not watching F3? No, I'm not watching F3. Wait, that asked about breakup rumors. I mean, yeah. Who are you gonna ask about? This is a yeah moment. Who is this? That's cool though. I wonder how much that costs though, man. I wonder how much that costs. Oh, he looks pissed. Lando? Well, Kim reported they broke up, and then a couple days later they posted that they were together, so.
Well, I think he's just there. Like, yeah, you maybe move a bit this way, you might be able to see him. He's like...
Nah, Hadja just has a resting pissed face. He's always looked pissed, but he's not.
A lot of question marks we all have, and certainly your drivers as well, is what you told us the last weeks about energy management, etc. Do you have any idea what we can expect in this weekend, and what you guys expect for yourself?
See what I mean? He's got a resting pissed face. Look how pissed he is. He's gonna punch your lights out if you say the wrong thing to him. But then like the thing is, right, when I filmed with Hadja, or when I first filmed with Hadja, Ponden Hadja. I remember when I filmed with I walked in the room to film with Hadja, and I was like, oh fuck. He's not in a good mood. He's not in a good mood. Where is Hadja? I was like, he's not in a good mood. but then he was having so much fun.
It's south. Oh, it's north.
Yeah. Like he was really into it.
Milano.
Yeah, sure. It's south of Milan.
Okay, zoom in. Yeah.
Monday, yeah.
Alright, we're on the track though, is it?
Where like there's just so many moments where like he's just having fun with it, but like
Close to Northampton.
when I walked in, he was just not having it. But I think it's just him.
Yeah. Where on track is it though?
It's here.
No, that's
Oh,
university.
there you go,
Oh, yeah.
But if you haven't seen this video yet, I played GeoGuessr with. It's kind of funny. I played GeoGuessr with Arvid when he was 16 back in F3, and Hadja when he was in F2. But yeah, I remember walking in, and like you never know what you're gonna get, especially with like drivers you don't know as well, like Pepe and Hadja. Obviously, like they're not on the spotlight yet. I remember walking in, and I remember Hadja just like, "Hey, nice to meet you, man." Like, you know, typical like whatever. But then, like, once we started playing, he was getting into it, like, having fun, and, like, vibing out with Marty, and, like, he was like, yo, what a fucking guest, bro, and, like, it was good, and I remember, like, watching back the footage, and I was like, he looks pissed, but he's not pissed, he just, he just, he just looks pissed all the time, bro. Triv, what is up? Kizza, hello. This interview was hilarious. Quadcept, thank you so much for the sub, dude. I appreciate you coming in with the Prime, man. Thank you. Really do appreciate you subbing for the very first time. Okay, anyways, this is what he has to say.
Weekend, and what you guys expect for yourself.
Can expect points. Yeah, like normally, but that's not really what we want. To be fair. If we finish the race, considering like I think reliability might be tricky for every team. If we manage to finish the race, it's honestly a very good start. But I think we have a good race car, so I'm obviously aiming for a podium.
Of course.
But let's see. I actually I'm not sure where we stand.
No. All right, thanks.
Going for a podium. Would love to see that. Imagine had your podium, man. Waking up early in the morning to this F1 intro. I thought this was gonna be. I saw a 5th gear post. I thought it was gonna be a troll. Just right. Banger, kind of a banger, can't lie. Artemis, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you coming in with the 34 viewers. Hope you had a good stream. What were you up to today? Welcome in, everyone from Artemis' stream. Hope you guys had a good time. If you haven't checked out Artemis already, be sure to check her out. Linked, shouted out in chat. Give her a follow. I'm assuming you're playing some iRacing today. But yeah, welcome in, everyone from Artemis' stream. We have got 20 minutes until F2 qualifying starts, and then we've got an hour and 30 minutes until F1 Practice 2 starts. We're going to be staying live all through it. We're just currently scrolling through Discord and vibing out right now. Ugo Chukwu just yeeted the sign. Bro's doing the ADHD wiggle. If you wanted the first weekend, but it's good, Hadja's only 3/10 up. Yeah, 100%. I mean, we saw that. Remember Yuki's first practice session in Red Bull? In Japan, he was fucking elite, and then as soon as qualifying came around, he sucked. But I think it's a good sign how quick Arvid and Hadja have gone up to speed. I think the pressure's definitely on Liam now. He needs to step it up. But obviously, again, it's only been one practice session. You don't watch F3? No, I'm not gonna watch F3 this year. If I watched F3, I'd be sitting here all day just on a watch long screen, and it would just be too boring. But yeah, we're watching F3 highlights on Monday. I was driving around Laguna Seca in the Mustang GT3. Truly felt like the wild, wild west. Oh, Mustang GT3 sounds fun. Is that new to the game? I don't think I remember the Mustang GT3 being in the game when I used to play iRacing. Can Alonso drive the Aston Martin safety car, please? True. Let him drive that. What's up, Chiru? One of the stream. Wolf Hunter. O. Carson. Thank you guys for the follows. New lid. Roll on the weekend. Not a huge fan. Obviously, I love Red Bull's branding, but Obviously, he's forced to have the Red Bull logo on the side with the V-Carb logo hair. Just looks like a bit of an F2 helmet. Like, come on, Arvid, you're an F1 now. Let's step up the helmet design. Not a huge fan of that. Guys, these guys stole my idea. No, they didn't steal it, obviously, but yeah, if you guys have been watching the stream, you'll know one of the content plans I have this year is going and IRL streaming in, checking out all of the F1 drivers' hometowns, and Live the Dash ended up doing it for a short form
every
bit.
British F1 driver's hometown to see where they used to live.
In at number 5 was a tiny little town in the west of England, where they've actually named a street after their driver, but it's also home to England's most prestigious and expensive sporting school. But growing up in Street is what built the latest...
Wait, Lando's from Street? Really?
Who are your...
Wait, really? I thought he was from Bristol.
World champion Lando Norris.
For number 4, we headed to the childhood home of F1's newest driver,
Arvin Lindblad.
But the
Arvin. Did you say Arvin? I'm fairly sure they said Arvin Lindblad. Did they do a long form video of that? My guy, I hate to rate and bounce, but I must get to the gym. No, don't worry at all. I've used to feel bad about rating and bouncing, and now I'm like, I gotta dip as soon as my stream ends so I get it. But no, appreciate the red armors. Have a good sesh at the gym. The GT3 Mustang is so nice, and the sound alone makes your opponents piss themselves when you're side by side. I can imagine. No Aston Martin. Oh yeah, true. There's no Aston Martin safety car anymore, is there?
Fancy. I'm Danny Ricciardo, I'm a taxi driver.
Why is the quality so
bad?
bad?
Do one of them once, no?
Nice. It's my name. Just in case I forget.
Oh, it's got my name, dude.
Okay. Cool. Not a bit.
Bro, the things they get the drivers to do now. Isaac Hedger, I'd take on a kangaroo. He looks good, man. He looks good in the RBR gear. He looks good in the RBR gear. Barcelona, we're back with the CS55 grandstand. Can't wait to see you all there once again. Tickets on sale 17th of the 3rd. Who's going to Madrid? Raise your hand. I don't know why I'm raising my hand. I mean, it's close to me. I might go. They did Lando dirty in the F1 intro. Yeah, he kind of just hit the Bosch. He should have put some more oomph into it. Falling in love with the new RS5 Avant. Car people, what are the thoughts? What are thoughts on the new RS5? The grill. Why does the grill look so weird? Looks clean. Madrid tickets ain't cheap. Did it land a... Wait, ugly? Why is the grill just looks weird? Like, I think the car looks kind of nice, but the grill's just kind of whack. Oh, we need to pay out the predictions. Who topped the session? It was Charles, right? Charles topped FP1, yeah? Yeah. All right, let's pay out the predictions for FP1. Well done, everyone who got that right. First prediction of the year. Sup, Mr. Unknown. Sup, Stealth Alon. I'm on the stream, guys. And then the opening titles got announced. And you guys talked about that a fuck ton in the chat. Oh, no, actually, I can't watch this on stream right now. We're live on YouTube. New year, new storyline, same throttle. The 2026 NASCAR. Okay. We got to watch these. I've not seen the NASCAR or the MotoGP ones yet.
At NASCAR, fast is never fast enough. Take Kyle Larson, defending champion. For him, racing is as vital as breathing.
Off-season?
Oh, this is an ad, not the opening titles, my bad.
Briscoe's proven he can wield a 19. What's he got for an encore this year?
More. Believe it.
Don't sleep on Zillage. biggest rookie debut in a decade.
You won't catch me napping this season.
Yeah, we'll see about that. William Byron won the Daytona 500.
Back to back.
But can you win 3 in a row?
He's got plenty. I need
Anyway, the intensity
It always
picks up
makes
with
me laugh,
750 horsepower at some of
I
your
don't know
favorite
what it is.
tracks.
Now we're cooking with gas. At least I didn't cuss this time.
Sure thing, Noah. The chase is back.
Hang on. I never left.
Not you. We're talking about the new championship format where drivers will need a whole new strategy this season.
I like it.
And in the battle ahead, no one is safe from chaos.
77 absolute women. Chaos. Really? That's my intro? I'm out of here. I'll be in the Dale truck.
Ryan Blaney's ready to win a title in Miami.
For all the fans.
Don't you mean for all the moms? On the long road to the Bill France Cup.
Even year?
Where the easiest thing to do is to lose. 2026 is anyone's game.
It's time.
That was cool. That was a good ad. F1, I don't think F1's European brains could comprehend how fun of an ad that is. Like even just that opening scene with Kyle in the throne. Like, imagine Lando in the throne. The game's gone. Fuck this sport. Fuck everyone. It's just like, it's a bit of fun, man. It's a bit to be a fun ad. It's, I don't know. I think NASCAR did that really, really well. Oh, wait, let's watch the MotoGP ones as well. I'm live on YouTube. MotoGP will probably ban me. Kimi Antonelli, please never change. What? There was some quacking action in Melbourne last year. Max Verstappen, Michael Schumacher, Mika Quackinen, and Quacks Villeneuve. A new season has begun. When the lights go out, the only one thing to trust what you go there. Gatorade has the electrolytes to help Gatorade at George and Kimi get the most out of their performance. There's meant to be a Gatorade ad? That looks disgusting. Alright, keep me updated on F3. Condon is so great in Coda. Got taken out twice, but got up to P6 before getting taken out the second time. Yeah, I've heard good things about Zilich and SVG. Should we watch this video? 2 days in Delhi with Arvid Lindblad. This could be a cool vid to watch. Maybe not today. Maybe another time. Poor Fred, man. 70 hours of traveling to just get to Australia. Fuck that. Yeah, Mrs. Sky. She was flying from London to Melbourne with to do some work with BP, and she flew out the day after the whole shit went down in the Middle East. So she ended up going London to Helsinki, Helsinki to Thailand, Thailand to Australia, and it took her 50 hours. That's how long it takes to do a round trip. It took it that long just to get to Melbourne. Yeah, fuck that, man. Fuck that. New confirmed Aston only have 2 batteries left that are in the car. If any breaks, it's game over for the weekend. What the fuck are Aston doing, bro? What are Aston doing? The only thing I'll say about the Gatorade ads is that when you look at the other athletes that they do, like basketball players and soccer players, it looks really cool. Right, so they just missed them out with the F1 one. George, about the title fight, for sure. Max is going to be in the mix. Ferrari looks very strong by Bahrain, both in long runs and on single laps, so especially the Leclerc. Maybe also the McLaren, but they seem a little bit more at the back foot compared to Ferrari and Red Bull. But for sure, Max and Charles could be the main ones. I'm going to say Stroll, Alonso, and Russell because I think Mercedes was sandbagging, so they're going to beat Aston at the very end in Abu Dhabi. Okay, bro, it's trolling. This has to be one of my favorite quotes.
Must be the water. Oh. Yes. It must be the water. That's actually
Oh,
quite
yeah, they
nice
got a water sponsor now,
We'll
don't
have
they?
it the whole year. Must be the water.
Every driver number: Norris 1, Verstappen 3, Bortoletto 5, Hedges 6, Gasly 10, Perez 11, Stroll 18. The VCARB numbers look weird. I hate how the Alpine numbers are cut off like that. Every other number looks good. A few confirmed tweaks in the ownership structure of Mercedes F1 team today, following on from the CrowdStrike CEO George Kurtz purchasing 50% of Toto Wolff's Motorsport investment company. Interesting. Guys, if you want any wallpapers of the cool opening titles / my intro, what the fuck? Suki has set up a Dropbox with some cool photos that you can use as desktop wallpapers. So if you're interested in those, let me link them in chat. Are you saying wait for FP2 as well? Europe. To be honest, I feel pretty good right now, but I do feel the tiredness coming. But I don't know. Do I pop a second Red Bull? Or is that too crazy? Now snatch that chain. Hugo's on fire right now. Been a fan since the start of last year and had a cool experience to talk and race with him on iRacing. That's sick. Yeah, I want Hugo to do well. I really want a good American driver in F1. Redid the F1 intro to 2018 music. Through that, holy shit! Speed running the F1 intro. What the hell? I don't remember what I linked now. Okay, that was not the video I linked. What was the video? Wait, what do you remove from the link for it to work? What do you remove from the link for it to work? Poll for now. Hell yeah. Replace the real with P. Oh yeah. So this was Sky Sports' little promo for the season.
It's going to be a long day.
Better luck next time, Lewis. So, you're auditioning to be Sky's first ever Grid Insider.
Total mente, Marvin. Yeah, so I make perms about race, not that one. And yeah, today I'm going to perform a piece, and hopefully from that, we can all find some.
Hello.
Hola.
What's your name?
Shh. Life is a race, it never stops. We're just waiting for someone to shout, box, box, box. But can a man truly be jolly when he comes 16th in quali? Ollie. Bearman. I thought racing was for everyone, but all I see is bare men. Respect. And just like Gasly, now I see I've got you baffled. But let me land. Oh. Because I'm on the podium popping champs, bro, and I think I have pink eye.
I think that's enough. Thank you very much.
Your eye is actually quite red. Probably get that checked out.
As our search for creators continues, it seems our next hopeful has got it all. The face, the look, the talent.
Go for it.
Okay. What have you got? Feel free to start at any point.
It's my George Russell impersonation.
Interesting.
It's rubbish, is what it is.
Look, Bernie, whenever anything isn't going your way, you lash out with unnecessary anger and borderline violence. Too aggressive? What about Christian? Don't change your car!
You want a fast car?
Fast car.
I want a ticket to everywhere.
Anywhere.
Maybe we make a deal.
A deal.
Hang on, guys. Have you got the right room? We've been looking for a creator for our team to come to the races, be on the pod.
It's all very odd. Told you you shouldn't do that.
No, we've got it.
No, just get out.
No, hey, Bella.
That was a good one. Thank you.
But really, truly, bars, I have a head full. I'm coming first for Verstappen, Red Bull.
All right, time to leave. Thank you.
Sayonara.
Oh. Next.
Not sure we'll see them on the grid walk anytime soon.
Anyways, interesting. But shout out Bella and Connor Moore for being a part of that. But apparently Sky Sports F1 are doing some. Wait, I need to read up on this. Some like creator, Grid Insider. Got what it takes to be in the Sky Sports Grid Insider. No Formula 1 Insider out from the scribbles in Ted's notebook to Bernie's race-winning strategy breakdowns. This could be your chance to show millions of fans what you can do on Sky Sports. Formula 1 isn't just a sport. It's a buzzing community of fans, creators, and storytellers that continue to grow. This year, Sky Sports is on the lookout for one lucky creator with a standout POV to bring that community close to the action. The winning creator will join Sky Sports' team for an unforgettable 2026 experience, helping entertain millions by creating content behind the scenes at one or more Grand Prix with the Sky Sports team, catching exclusive content with the heart of the action, presenting a segment on the F1 show, bring a fresh take to one of the Sky Sports' biggest F1 broadcasters, hosting an episode of Paddock Pass across Sky Sports' F1 socials, putting a view on the race weekend front and center, joining the F1 show podcast as a guest, sharing insights and energy with the team and listeners, hosting a Sky Sports F1 watch party during a live Grand Prix, welcoming fans and creators to the drama. For guys, should we apply? Should we apply, guys? Who should apply? This opportunity is open to all creators. We're not looking for a specific follow account, a polished TV persona, or a traditional presenting style. We're looking for passion, knowledge, personality. I'm curious to see who they pick for this, because usually when companies do stuff like this, they always end up picking someone with a fuck ton of following. Create content. Okay, you should apply if you create content about F1. Yeah. Have a clear point of view of what you want heard on the sport. Yeah. Know the grid inside out. Yeah. Tell a great story. Yeah. Enjoy collaborating. Yeah. Want to push your creativity across new formats. Yeah. Are over the age of 18, based in the UK. Yeah. Why we're doing this. Social content around Formula 1 is changing fast, and we know creators are a huge part of that. Sky Sports' Grid Insider is our way of championing the burgeoning voices shaping the culture, conversation and fandom of the sport, as well as giving one of you the platform to do on Sky Sports. Your perspective matters. I like this. I like this from Sky Sports. This is a cool initiative. And that's sick. I like that. Should we apply, guys? Should we apply? That's cool though. All right, how long to F2? Yo, is F2 in 5 minutes? F2 and 5. All right. Let's get into F2 now. YouTube, I'm going to end the stream there. We're going to watch F2 now. Come join us on Twitch. If you haven't already, we're going to watch this video, listen to the drivers chat about their weekend. Then we're going to do an F2 watch long. I'll be live again for FP2. Otherwise, come join us on Twitch in the meantime. I will see you guys shortly. Bye-bye, YouTube.